I've got AIDS.
That monkey's gonna come kill us, Mama.
No. We're straight. Just married.
I'm not kidding. I got a crap on deck that could choke a donkey.
It's fixing my coochie lips.
Warning. An asshole has entered the chat.
We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
You could stand to lose a few pounds. I'd buy that for $1. We got one!
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Oh, boy, we're ready to do one. We're going to have one today. We got a lot to talk about. Boop, 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 boop. Normally, I don't start off smoking, but I have been just hauling one place to another. Yep, I really got to get that glue tape stuff. Actually, I think I have some in my desk. If I remember, I have that T-Rex shit. Should use that. Oh, my phone's gone off. Wow, I caught you at the start. That never happens. Hi, all, says Lexi. Well, hi, Lexi. Good to see you. Saint Caesar saying, here's Johnny and the Kidders. How's it going today, sir? Is your internet fixed? Well, Saint Caesar, I'll say this. I cleared my cache, and I reset both the modem and the router. Is it fixed? I rebooted the computer. Is it fixed? Or, and here's my other theory, the timing of it is, again, kind of suspiciously always around the same time. So I'm worried that it's like too many people are getting home and they're getting on the internet to watch TV or play video games or do homework, and it's just everybody's going. And that's the problem. I'm in just like a residential area, and it's just fucking, God damn it. They're draining all my fucking bandwidth, man. Dicks. I'll never forgive them. But actually, as for how it's going really well. I have a new gaming keyboard that I just got today, so I'm excited to test that out and use that. But Camellia is watching you. Who's Camellia? Kamiala? Or you mean Kamala? Is it California girl attacking you? No. Look, maybe overreacted a bit at the end there, but California girl was a decent person. I don't give a shit what Aaron says. Fucking eyes, she had crazy eyes. No. No, she did not. And, furthermore, because I can talk about stuff on my show, furthermore, Mr. Imholt, given your history, ladies with crazy eyes. I mean, what? You didn't see nothing weird coming out of any of that? Uh-huh. I'm just telling, some of them have a look and you can spot it. Right, guy. Right. Some of them have a look, and you can spot it. Well, here, do me a favor, Aaron. Next time you... I won't make that joke. I won't make that joke. She phoned you 10,000 times. She's effing mental. No, it was not 10,000. It was not 10,000, Scott Christie. Was a lot. It was excessive. Like I said, at the end, there was some craziness there. But, again, whatever. Crazy eyes for Mr. Deeds is what he was thinking. I mean, maybe. 310, says King Kong Dong. 310 to what? To Yuma? No, it's less than 310. Why do we have to talk about the exact number? I don't want to talk about the number. I didn't even bring this up. Like I said, was it excessive? Yes. But I think it was just a temporary freak out. I made a lot of effort to get the whole relationship to happen at the start, so, you know, I bear some responsibility. But whatevs. Whatevs. All right, so stream manager. Okay, now you're not lying to me, but then it fixed it there, and it did the click to reload player. So that's what it is. We are going to have to figure out how to fix this 180p source. Yeah, we have it as 1080p source. Did it end in 69 calls? King Kong. Fine, 6 million, because that feels significant or something. I'll give you that. We started a new bit yesterday that I'm going to keep going. The hat is over the fence. Well, Kraken slapping, I will say to the former part, and not endorsing what you're saying, but yeah, she was very, very good. She was a good girl. But again, I don't endorse. I think, like, dude, and I had this issue, like, and not to this extent, but I had this issue with the first relationship I got into after my my marriage kind of, and Aaron kind of helped F that one up too. He didn't help F this one up, but he certainly helped fucking make it worse afterwards. But I was a little like, I mean, not excessively phone call-y, but I was a little like, don't leave me. I want to, you can do better, Johnny. I'm not going back. That relationship is done. The bit where you say you're not a cult leader, love that one. I'm a cult leader? Ralph Valentino, you can do better, Johnny. I mean, here's what I'll say. If we lived in the same area, I think we would have had a go of it, and it could have been a really awesome relationship. But unfortunately, the long distance part was the problem. Jew jokes are always the best, Lexi, says King Kong Dunk. Oh, come on. Come on. That is a very serious thing that allegedly happened. Are you a Holocaust denier? No, I'm just saying I never seen it. I never seen it. It happened before my time. It's like a dinosaur. People are like, are you a dinosaur denier? No, I don't deny dinosaurs. There are bones. And I don't deny that there were internment camps. But I'm just saying when it comes to the number, KBS suddenly drops. Uh-oh, Johnny's talking about Jews again. Better take him out. There are bones, says Lexi. But are there 6 million bones? Let's put all the bones back together. Are there 6 million bones? King Kong Dong, never seen proof of Jesus Christ either, which is why I don't fully support which is why I refuse to completely believe he exists. I'm not saying he doesn't exist. I'm saying evidence. That's all. Zoomikin, sup, Johnny? How you doing? The number is symbolic. Oh, dinosaurs were taken out by alien nukes. Fossils are found with unusually high radiation. The impact. You know what? Yeah. We'll just go with that. You can't put Humpty Dumpty together again, especially if he was a Jew. Well, Humpty is the egg chair, and if he breaks, I have to put him together again. And I've been worried because he's getting a lot more loose, and I'm worried that the chair may break soon. And I've got several ways. I've come up with several ways that restoration can happen. First one, we'll contact a fucking fiberglass, like a boat mechanic, and see if we can fix it that way. Otherwise, I've got a crazy idea, just like a bottom plate and a top plate for the fiberglass part, holes straight through, and then we bolt that bitch down, and then that's got the mounting brackets on it for the plate for the chair and the egg, and then boom, we're done. And there we go. Bob's your motherfucking uncle. Fallen, same with Sodom and Gomorrah. What? Dinosaurs were taken out by nukes. Same with Sodom and Gomorrah. More Russians died during World War II than Jews. Just saying. Yeah, but they were also like, hey, we don't have guns, so we'll just throw two of you at it at a time, and when the guy in front of you dies, pick up his rifle and keep fighting. Uh-oh. Fucking Streamlabs got glitchy for me for a second. St. Caesar, you going to play horror games tomorrow in honor of Friday the 13th? Actually, at the end of the stream, yeah, I had been considering doing some horror gaming stuff. I'm not sure what. I don't know if I want to do like the multiplayer kind of thing. I'll talk to my online buddies and see if a couple of them want to do that. Otherwise, there could be, I don't know, maybe something to do with ooh, it's late now. I should have thought of this earlier. Fuck. Should have gotten a hold of Jimmy. West Coast Patriot Girl saying Landers. Landers, Johnny, you sexy man. Oh. 09 Canyon. Landers, are you flirting with me? No, he had my name in it. He was flirting with me. Doom Eternal is horror, says St. Caesar. Doom Eternal? Really? Doom Eternal is horror? I don't view Doom as horror. I view Doom as just an action shooter. It's not like, oh my God, I'm scared. What's going to happen? You know what's horror when it comes to Doom? Doom 3 is horror. Doom 3. Fucking horror. Landers, what's up, sluts? Not much for me. I'm just a whore. Slave denier here to never see. King Kong Dong, I started that bit, so, technically I am kind of, in a way, responsible. But let's be honest, slavery is very real even today. Even today, slavery is very real.
And they say there's more slaves now than there ever was in human history. But they're all Asians, so who gives a shit?
Whoa. Hey. Oh, shit. Hey, props to somebody who just spilled his bong. Oh, fuck me. All right, so let's matza batza. Hey, let's do this. Bing bang boom. There we go. How are we gonna solve this problem? What was worse, Doom 3 or the movie Doom? St. Caesar, that is an easy answer. The movie Doom. The movie Doom was way worse than Doom 3. Doom 3 as a game was okay. It was just different from regular Doom. It was way more like horror, and that's just to. I don't advocate using Mio-flavored water in a water piece, but sometimes, especially when you've made a mistake, sometimes you have to fucking man up and... Thank God we just cleaned it and put fresh water in there. That would stink. Are you an alien like Mork from Ork, says Rudolph. Yeah, dude, we've never gotten the Mork from Ork joke with the egg chair. Thank you. That's original. And no. So, to answer your question, no. There we go. Solved it with just a little bit of water. Afternoon, folks. It's Sandy Squatch. Johnny, you hear about Shannon Sharpe going full Forrest Gump on a girl named Michelle? No, but King Kong Dong, get me a link.
Got any grapes?
Not yet, but I'm considering it. Thank you for that, Lab Glass. Go ahead and throw that in, a link if you have King Kong Dong. I wouldn't mind watching Shannon Sharpe go crazy about that. We have a lot of stuff to do. It's already fully loaded. I've been around just working a lot. a lot, so I can't always chat. Yeah, man. It's just, it's the same as anybody else, man. Like fucking King Kong Dong. I was freaking out in the chat yesterday, like, is there nobody in Rumble? And everyone's like, yeah, dude, we're here. We're listening. We just, you do this bullshit, and we've got, shit to do. Shit to do. JB Contrarian, Landers is a confirmed slut. Dude. Like I said yesterday, like that I'd say, what was it? I'd call Aaron something for $50. How does that make me less of a whore? Oh, shit, hype train incoming, possibly. We have 3 minutes on Twitch to launch a hype train. There are new rules with hype trains and everything, the way it's all working. Twitch is a much smaller audience, so we don't really get over level 3 very much in the hype trains. And to support the people that throw money in on the YouTube and the Rumble, because we have to wait before it counts anyway, we've started doing a controlled burn, $5 or more controlled burn, $10 or more doctor controlled burn. So just so we're clear. Johnny, would you go on NLO? Probably not, Master Chief, because NLO is just going to want to talk about Aaron, and I'm kind of talked about Aaron out. If I'm a guest on somebody's show and it has anything to do with Steel Toe or Imholt, other than...
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes a train, and here comes driver 10 too. Hey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes a train today. Here comes a train! Guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
Oh, fuck you.
And the only
You did not.
prescription
You
is more
did not.
cowbell.
No, you didn't. No. I haven't even gotten one in yet. You better not have. Level 1 complete. Okay. Level 1 complete. Where are we? We at level 2? All right. It's 60% through level 2. I'm getting a burn in now before any of that shit happens. 2 links for it. Okay.
Guess what?
Fuck it. God damn it.
I got a fever.
Fuck.
And the only prescription
Fuck.
is more cowbell.
Oh, I knew I should have cleaned the doctor today. God, I didn't have time. I didn't have time to clean the doctor. I cleaned the conductor. The conductor is extremely clean, which is good because I just spilled all the water in the fucking egg chair cushion. That's going to be hard as hell to get out. Thankfully, there won't be a smell because it's just like, it's literally brand new water. I don't even know if I had taken a rip off of it yet. Yeah, I don't even think I had ripped it. I think it was just straight water. All right, 2 gifted subscriptions, 19% of level 5. All right, so as I was explaining the rules, and a goat screamed at me. And that's what she said. I was explaining the rules on the hype train. Digger 420, everybody else, Landers, West Coast Patriot Girl, King Kong Dong, everybody. Just so you guys know, on the Rumble and the YouTube, $5 after we're on level 3 of a hype train means we take the hits off the doctor. $10 just means we still take hits off the doctor. But yeah. Gave you 2 Shannon links. I saw that, King Kong Dong. I see him right there. I got him. Thank you. Thank you. So, Johnny, no boners before 3. Ha! I've had a boner all day. Not really. All right, let's put this over here. Let's get this. Let's get this dirty monstrosity. This thing, this is atrocious. All right, this is when your pipe needs attention. Just so we're clear. If this thing is not clean next week, people better start giving me shit because you gotta keep these things clean, man. It's a part of the deal. It's the contract you signed when you said, "Hey, I want a weird fuck multi-chamber goddamn percolated bubbler with a fucking over and under cruise control off like a prom dress." Hey, tell me what song I just quoted. All right, let's get this going. Level 3 now, says Saint Caesar. Yeah, Saint Caesar, don't you have a sub to throw in today? You're always, damn it, come on, Prime sub, hurry up and end. Oh, he wants to get it, yeah. So he wants to get in on that. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. It is level 3. Fettuccine El Poo-Poo, thank you for the sticker. Let's do a quick sticker party check just so we know how close we are to that. We have all of our stories loaded, so as soon as we get done with this bullshit, we can, move on to that. Fuck me, 150, and we got a sticker party, so that means a sticker party could end up happening soon. John, you know what? I dated a girl like that once. What? So wait a minute, Landers. The girl was what? Like a gremlin? Like if you jizzed on her after midnight, she'd start popping out more? Or what? Or the girl had Aaron's hairline? I've got Landers confirmed slut. There's rumors. Rumors to what, West Coast Patriot Girl? I thought that was your pet name for me, but you throw it around as much as you throw... Oh. Okay. Thank you for suspicious fart sticker. We have a minute and a half, 28%, level 3 of the hype train. Our goal is currently on, what day is it? What day is it? Where is it? What day? There we go. What day? Currently on, I gotta scroll up more. September 18th. We're currently on September 18th, $30 because you guys have been so awesome yesterday, especially over on the doodad with the thingamabob. Everything over 300 bits, Twitch matches 10% of. So I mean, if you go big on that, like you get shit going. I'm assuming lab glasses sub donations, I hope, at least count with that. But either way, 30 seconds left of that hype train. We have 3 controlled burns to do.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
There goes the sticker party. Everybody on Twitch can go nuts with the stickers.
Here, sir, I helped grab my Venom trailer. It just came out.
Here, sir, I helped grab my Venom trailer. It just came out. I don't... Damn! The fuck? What did I do wrong? Shit! The hype train just finished at level 3. Almost level 4. Oh my God, West Coast Patriot Girl, the King Kong dog. At King Kong dog, why would she melt? I think you meant Landers, not King Kong dog. Yeah, she probably just misclicked it. Some women are nothing but ungrateful. Oh, be nice. I know who doesn't like cum in their unsuspecting faces. I think most people unsuspecting don't. I don't know anyone that's like, hey, I wasn't expecting jizz. That's awesome. Thanks. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. Nobody. Facials are a normal part of any skincare regimen, I thought. I mean, they could be. There is a fair amount of I mean, if we're going to be honest, like just semen itself. Look, I'm just saying, if you've had a vasectomy and there's really no swimmers, it pretty much is. No. Hi, ladies. I've had my balls snipped. So guess what? Every time I shoot off, it's just like they call me Olay. Just I'm taking years off your face. So just smile and let me jerk those wrinkles off. Digger, good one, Johnny. Thank you. Thank you for the link, St. Caesar, Rudolph, Valentine, the goal. The goal is September 18th. It's next week. We're not really worrying about it. We just had level 3 hype train. That's going to kick a shit ton out of it. I already spilled the conductor. I have at least 2 more controlled burns to do with the doctor. Now that the level 3 hype train is over, $5 donations on PayPal or $5 donations on, well, I guess, screw it, we can do it with PayPal too. $5 donations on PayPal, Rumble, YouTube, Streamlabs. All of that will get controlled burns. I haven't smoked at all today, and literally that one ripoff of this thing has already got me going, all right, it's going to be interesting. Everyone loves money shots, Johnny. Stop lying. No, Landers. Everyone does not love money shots. Some ladies get, like, stupid particular about not money shotting them because of the hair. Like, if you get it in my hair, I swear to Christ. Like, some ladies are very serious about that. Nothing better than little swimmers attacking your pores, says Saint RN. Well, I suppose. Has that ever been conducted as a scientific study? Like spermless versus spermful semen, which is better for your skin? King Kong Dog, money shots on the glasses are the best, especially when she hits the button and the wipers come down and they clear. I don't know, man. I'll say this, just because of how my life has been to me. I am if I'm gonna nut and I've got a choice, I'm a cream pie guy. Not really into BJ's. Although I'll say this for the last lady. She changed my mind on that. Amazing lady. All right. Good afternoon, Johnny says, fuck you, dude. What's up, fuck you, dude? Yeah, cervix blaster. Johnny's that stoned he forgot to do the cowbell. Fuck me, you're right. I forgot to do the cowbell this whole time. All right, so for like 7 gifted subs that we got from Lab Glass, all of those people, awesome, hooray, thank you. Saint Caesar's Prime resub. We're gonna just roll cowbell for a minute here. I'm rolling on cowbell. Heyo. West Coast Patriot girl saying, not really what? LOL, Landers. Everyone loves money shots, especially Landers. Who doesn't like money? Chicks in glasses are hot. Nerds are my weakness. Okay. Hair, eyes, and nose. Otherwise, dealer's choice. JB Contrarian. Landers, I'll see your glasses and raise you a fake leg. Oh, was he late on a payment? Who? Americans sniped by Israel. No one cares. Not even Americans. Wasn't, are we talking about the girl, the protester? Because I had that as a story last week, but I never got to it. So anyways, it is about 2:30. We have a show going until 5:30 because we're fully funded till like next fucking Wednesday. So and then we got that big hype train thing. I still have 2 controlled burns left to do with this sumbitch. So we're gonna get that in for the first controlled burn. Show Shunt saying no, but that would be another. Oh. Yeah, because there was an American who was protesting with Palestinians and got taken out in an attack. Nice joke, JB Contrarian. I only shoot toward the eye so they can see where I'm coming from. Again, like, I'm a cream pie guy, which is why I'm going through with this vasectomy thing. I'm a cream pie guy. Thank you. That lab glass, that banana eating sound today almost made me vomit. What banana eating sound? Does lab glass do a stream? And I don't know about this. How do I not know about this? I need to start watching lab glass. Landers, my favorite is shooting in the chick's hands and having her toss it over her head like LeBron James does with baby powder. Ew. Ew. Cream pie is honestly the best way. Landers, cream pie always, just like the good Lord intended. Yeah, dude, look, if I'm actually there to that point, like, you fucking don't stop what you're doing. You stay right where you are. You stay right where you are on my lap. This is about to come to a brilliant conclusion. And then we can keep going after. Spoiler alert. There we go. West Coast Patriot Girl saying, vasectomies are the best. You've had one? Didn't know ladies could get vasectomies. Interesting. You learn something new every goddamn day. And we got to top this off because otherwise we'll pull through for that last controlled burn, and that's not a fair deal. That's not a fair deal. All right. Side note, I paid to have Aaron not eat on stream for the rest of the month, so you know what to do. What? Oh, Aaron did the eat a banana gimmick in the mic to try and beg for money. Oh. Johnny, show us your titties. I'm wheeling around and picking myself up with my arms now so much that, like, my titties are gone. Not gone, but they're just about gone. It's Wags. Eating on air and begging for money is a big FU to the audience. I mean, given the size of his audience, his goal isn't astronomical, but I mean, you know, hey, everyone does their show their way. People mock me for the way I do mine, and like I was talking to someone today, the way I do my show, it's ridiculously easy to hit my goals. And then I don't have to beg. And then if I don't hit my goal, people are like, oh, you didn't make $50. Like, yeah, it's not the end of the world. And if it continues to be a trend, then I'll just, stop devoting the time to the show and devote more time to getting some sort of part-time job and make way more than $50 in a day. Like, it's just the way it is. Especially headphone listeners. Yeah. Lab glass, just have a few snacks and ask him maybe if he's hungry every once in a while. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to get a couple of things. What was the one that, like, the salty sweet one that he liked? Candy corn and, like, what was it? Like, oh yeah, salted nut rolls. Candy corn and salted peanuts. That's the one I'm gonna do. I have a buddy who got a vasectomy and cheated on his wife, and the wife found out because he wasn't shooting blanks like everyone thought he would. I actually found this out when I got my consultation. You can have sperm residing within within the track, if you will, for like 3 months. And the segment can, if it gets like really close together, can apparently spontaneously reattach, I guess. So yeah. The Grand Poobah. Hey there, Johnny. Hey, Grand Poobah. It's good to see you. I'm 60 and not fixed. Strong like bulls, says Amanda Hug and Kiss. To be fair, jizz is supposed to be good as a hair mask, too. What the? Well, hey, man. Alrighty. But yeah, you can have, you apparently can be packed with swimmers for 3 months after the vasectomy, which is why, like, after 3 months, they have you, you know, fire one off into, like, a Dixie cup to make sure you're clear. I'm wondering how quick Aaron was to be like, oh, I got a vasectomy, I'm good. Was he careful for the first 3 months? Was he? Some men are meant to breed. I guess they can't be stopped. Yeah, I'm worried because I got a lady who wasn't supposed to have children pregnant. Like, and I don't mean wasn't supposed to, like, well, she wasn't supposed to. It was written in the direct. Like, no, like, she lost an ovary and, like, her tubes were capped and the doctors and God himself was like, there's no way you're putting a baby in that. And I said, ha ha, challenge accepted. And then 4 years later, guess who fucking bullseyed that shit? That's right, yours truly. And the worst part is, is I couldn't be like, oh man, maybe she cheated on me and that's why she finally got pregnant. Because I was never the problem. It was never me. We got me checked, the whole thing. Like, nope, doing good. Shooting about all the swimmers you should be shooting. And I thought I would be the problem because I've been smoking this shit like crazy. So I was like, oh, I probably got stoned swimmers. And they just like, they're like, hey man, we're just, we're like, we're wondering if you've got like some ovaries, man, with like a couple of eggs. Maybe some bacon. I like bacon, dude. Like, yeah, that's what I figured my sperm were doing. But no, it was totally not me. So then when she did get pregnant, I was like, fuck. And then every nurse wants to congratulate me. Like, you did such a good job. That's he's got good aim. Like, yeah, no, I totally did it. Like, as I was coming, I'm like, and stay on target. Stay on target. Oh, Red 7 to Red Leader. I'm breaking apart. Stay on target. Fucking, like Homer Simpson just bumping into each other. Oh, damn. Oh, that would suck so much. He's divorced now and has 4 kids, 3 different women. Damn, that would suck. Did he use a dollar store surgeon or West Coast Patriot Girl dollar store condom? When my 3rd child was born, the doc showed me the removed tubes and been able to shoot my load for 3 years, no consequence. Gross on the removed tubes. I'm not a have a kid person. I didn't want to have children, but I love my daughter. I do. I love her to the ends of the earth. But I am determined not to fall into a situation where I love a child that I feel like I can't adequately take care of. Again, one girl that I constantly feel like shit for not doing enough for is enough. So that's why we're just going to say, hey, it doesn't matter if it's a guy, a girl, a fucking eggplant. It's like, no matter where it goes, it's just skin cream. Oh, that's not, I'm not going to tell ladies I'm shooting blanks. I'm like, no, I've had a vasectomy. I'm just making skin cream now. Life finds a way, lol, says Carlos Ramirez. Sneed after Coke says, what the fuck? Did you just get here? Then you joined at a really weird time. You joined at an extremely strange time. Welcome. Thank you for being here, Sneed. We're talking about human reproduction and how it happens. And according to some medical professionals, like the one paid to be on this show,
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
the last controlled burn for the Hype Train, controlled burn number 3. Thank you very much for all of that support. We'll be going back to the regular Coke, Sneed After Coke out. Oh, you're heading out? Okay. We were Mizzle T Shizzle. I just got here too. I'm very interested. I'm taking notes. I'm actually getting a little headed off of that. That one was a big hit. Johnny is better at explaining reproduction than my 8th grade science teacher. Don't make that joke, Amanda Hug and Kiss. We had a segment yesterday. They've started going for the 5th grade. Yeah, no, we were clear. We were clear. So yeah, apparently 8th grade is a little too late now. Who is it? Aaron after 12. Oh, not a big fan of that name. I'm going to tell you right now, people have the right to make whatever names they want to make. Not a big fan of that name. I won't outwardly ban somebody for a name unless it's super offensive, inappropriate, or impersonating someone that I know that person isn't, because I don't like impersonator accounts. But unless I look up the account and I know the account and the person who is impersonating, and I know they're doing jokes, like there's certain people I trust with it. Oh, you mean Jizz Cake Slanders? What the fuck are we talking about? I worked with a chick once that got pregnant after having her tubes tied. She had 6 kids in 9 years. Hashtag fertile. Yeah, dude. JB Contrarian lost an ovary. She should have been more careful. Yeah, she didn't know where she put it. She's just like, where'd it go? I'm actually surprised that I don't have a kid. One ex got 4 kids with 4 moms that I know of. One ex. All this Al, I think he means all this sex talk makes Landers crazy. My Natalie account was on point yesterday. Yeah, but that's one where, like, someone picks that name. Like, I know that that's not Natalie, and, like, but yeah. You would think being in Ohio near Springfield, I could find a cheap... Oh, no. Guys, we're going to Haiti to get... I suppose we don't have to go to Haiti anymore. How hilarious would it be if we eventually find out that of the 20,000, one of them is Barbecue or whatever his name is? Just we actually imported he escaped the country. Would Aaron after 2 lines be okay? It's the Aaron's after lines thing is just like I said, like, okay. Do you do that name on his show? Oh, I suppose. Donate a super chat on his show with that name, and if he lets you keep it, then I guess. Well, I suppose no. I don't fucking. But yeah, I'm just saying. You just when you come flinging out the gate like that, you just got to be careful with where you go. Don't hate the player, hate the game, says Landers. Which game? I don't usually hate games. I've raged quite a few. Mikey Two Milks, hi John. I just got here too. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's probably very confusing for you. We haven't even gotten into our first story, so we kind of really need to get going if we want to do this. We have a We have a kind of fucked up story. There is a lady who is a concentration camp survivor. So she survived the concentration camps, and now says she has started to prepare to die in prison after being convicted by the Biden and Harris Department of Justice for protesting abortion. And oh boy, that is really, really fucked up. I'm okay with abortion in the early stages, but I am ultimately kind of I'm a guy, so other than taking my ability to blow a load out of it, like I kind of think I should maybe stay out of it. But so Eva Edel is an 89-year-old concentration camp survivor and pro-life advocate. Yeah, imagine that. Huh? A lady, imagine that shit. A lady survives a effing concentration camp. Might kind of be like, how about we don't abort the babies? She's now facing up to 10 years in prison after the Biden and Harris administration and the Department of Justice charged her with violating the Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances, or FACE Act. FACE! Edel and 6 other protesters were convicted for conspiracy against rights after protesting outside an abortion facility in Detroit, Michigan. All right, so we're hearing about that. What is the actual... their protest took place back in 2020. Sentencing is currently pending, but if she gets 10 years, Eva will likely spend her life in a prison cell. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, heroine of faith. Yeah, good for her. She's a survivor of a communist death camp in Yugoslavia. Oh, I thought, okay, after the Stalinists pushed out the Nazis, and her family was flagged for appearing too German. Luckily, she escaped and eventually made it to America, so it wasn't a World War II survivor. I became aware of abortions and abortions at clinics existing in the United States in 1988. I saw a group of people in Atlanta, Georgia, blocking an abortion clinic. I did not know abortions existed beforehand, and so I simply said, well, this makes sense. People should have done that for me when I was being shipped into a death camp to be exterminated. These babies are just shipped in a different way. Yeah, by their moms. All right, hold on. Congratulations. Now, if you just flat out blocked it, like, and it's legal there, like, no. That, like, no, we won't let you go in here and do this. I'm sorry. Not your decision. Because what's the difference between not allowing someone to go in a clinic and get an abortion because you think they shouldn't have it, and making someone get a vaccine because you think they make the world more dangerous you think they're going to kill people if they don't? Like, if you don't do this, people are going to die. If you do that, a baby's going to die. Granted, in this scenario, that first one, that baby's going to die, which is why I'm of the is the baby at a point where, like, early on, for like essays and R wordings and incest R wordings and things like that, that's a touchy one. But I mean, early on, yeah, if that's what you want to do. Have you heard the AI translations of Mein Führer, says Smoked Out Prods? I have not, and that might be good to do later. Digger saying, exactly, Johnny. Right, I believe in body autonomy. I believe that I have the right to put whatever chemicals I want in my body. And if I don't want to put those chemicals in my body, I have the right to refuse those chemicals being put in my body. Now, if someone took a load and doesn't want to bring that to fruition, I, again, agree, well, hey, maybe you shouldn't have taken that hot load, precautions and such. But again, to say that that person doesn't have the right to reject that process, then that's me once again telling you what you can do with your body. And in some cases, that process is dangerous. In the case of my daughter's mom, it was high risk. Like she was in danger the whole time. People even like when she was first diagnosed with a pregnancy, several doctors said that if she wanted to reconsider, or not reconsider, but several doctors said, like, just consider that this is going to be extremely hard on you and your health. So Digger 420, yep, I was on her side right until she stopped someone from entering the building. Yeah, I'm on your side until you're stopping people from entering the building. And again, you're pushing it these babies are just being shipped in a different way. Hold on. This isn't, no offense, this isn't Sophie's Choice, okay? These babies are being shipped in a different way. Yeah, this time the cattle car is the womb. It's a little different. Now, don't get me wrong, if they're in like the fucking second or third trimester, for me, there's a point where this baby's far enough along that why don't you just finish that? And then if you don't want to have the kid, give it to somebody else. They are drinking the adrenochrome. I knew it. It's all to get that sweet adrenochrome. Fuck. All right. Speaking of drinking adrenochrome, that's a really good way to transition to this next subject, because I've kind of spoken myself out on abortions, and you guys are well more than welcome to throw in abortions. Incest and medical stuff is like 1% of abortions, no joke. And if that's true, West Coast Patriot Girl, I'm just saying I don't want those. Then that 1% is the 1% where I'm saying I make a lot of exceptions. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if it's 0.5%. If like, dude, if someone's family member R-worded someone else's family member and they got knocked up, like, you should not have to carry that to term. You shouldn't have to carry because I've been around a pregnant lady, and as that baby gets going, like, moving, my daughter, as her mom would say, my daughter turned her mom's insides into punching and kicking bags and went to town. And so, like, she knew constantly that little kid was going like that. And if that whole thing is a reminder of trauma, I wouldn't want that. Smoke out prods or injecting the adrenochrome. Johnny likes Hitler. I don't. I've never met the man. How do you take adrenochrome? If I know, I don't have any. You Holden? All right. Thank you for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We love seeing all you guys and having you out and in the chat. So thank you so much on all of the platforms. We've had a nice little level 3 hype train, so we've had fun with that. I'm going to link the pay links before we get going into another story quick, just in case people care. The pay links will be linked, and then you can do that. Any donations on Rumble or YouTube, $5 gets a controlled burn, and then 10 or more gets a controlled burn with the doctor. So, Digger, my assumption is just they inject it. No, it was drops. No, like eye drops. You just chew on the gland for a bit. Oh. Watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. They'll teach you all about adrenochrome. I have watched it, but the parts that I remember, like, I remember Johnny Depp like kind of walking really funny and strange and going talking about it's really hard to, like, you're moving through a turnstile. It's really hard to stay calm when you see your grandmother climbing up your leg with with a knife in her teeth or something like it. No, that was ether. Yeah, dude. Devil ether. Devil ether. Oh shit, I gotta pin this. Pin. No, I don't want to go to it. I want to pin this message. Pin this massage. Message successfully pinned. All right, there we go. Message successfully pinned. And boop. Pin this message. Message pinned. Yeah. All right, let's spam my chat one last time over on Twitch to pin this message. There we go. Manually or end of stream. Thank you for playing. Boom. So if you want to do the direct donations, there they are. That helps the show. And as I said, we will honor those when they go 5 or more with controlled burns. Just because it's just a goddamn good thing to do. Well, actually, I mean, I don't know, a good thing, but it gets done. Thank you, whoever just blew ass in my show. The weird things I have to be appreciative for. Thank you for ever just farted in my program. I appreciate your bowels' inability to retain air. Such a good movie and book, says the Smokeout Prods. Yeah, dude, the movie was awesome. I've never read the book. I am not a big reader. Long story. Don't want to go into it. Not because I don't want to be. Just, anyways. Let's go to the scientist thing. Cover this quick and then try and get it. We've got to have. Is this another written story? This is another written story. Okay. So we'll cover this real quick. Scientists have discovered that the dye in Doritos can make mice transparent. Not many of us expect it to be Dorito dust turning skin invisible, but here it is. A food dye that helps give certain sodas and snacks their hallmark orange hue renders mouse skin almost completely see-through in a reversible, potentially non-toxic research method that could transform medical and scientific imaging because of a counterintuitive fundamental physics principle. Tartarazine, also known as Yellow 5. Yellow number 5! One, two, 3, 4, 5. They can see you living now. Help you stay alive. Oh. Egg picker, I've got to eat more Doritos and avoid facial recognition. No, just anything with Yellow 5. You just got to get large quantities of Yellow 5. We're talking Doritos, mac and like Kraft mac and cheese. I think a lot of Land O'Lakes based stuff uses Yellow number 5, if I'm not mistaken. And Fallen, they're turning the mice transgender, or Smug Out Proud. No, they're turning them transparent. Fallen the Great, I don't know this streamer. We've never met before. Who are you talking about, Fallen? Who you fooling, Fallen? Who you fooling, Fallen? Don't forget Mountain Dew. Yeah, but Mountain Dew uses Yellow number 5. Flaming Hot Cool Ranch Doritos are delicious. I have not had Flaming Hot Cool Ranch. My dad used to tell us many of our fingers. My dad used to tell us how many of our fingers to measure. Oh. There's an interesting. My granddad trained me how to make coffee for him. I was around 5. That's a different. That's a little more wholesome. Landers, here's a fun game you can play till you they are about 11. Anything you ask them turn into a game. I bet you can't get data. Oh no. All right, so that's how that whole. I should start up and go down. JB Contrarian, real talk. Raising my kids was the pleasure of my life. Seeing them excel at college or work makes me a proud papa. Like I said, I didn't want to have kids. I love my daughter. Seeing her light up when she does them. She made me this bracelet. It's not really sized right, but it's flexible. She made me this bracelet. It's got the green beads glow in the dark. It was a Halloween bracelet making kit. She had already used up all the charms, which between you and me is totally fine because the charms were like girly and gay and I didn't want them. But yeah, so she made me this bracelet. I told her how we wanted to do it, and we just sat there and we did it together. She helped me get the beads, and we put them all on there, and then tied it off, and woo, there we are. I pretty much wear it unless I'm gaming. I take it off when I'm gaming because it can be a problem with the mouse and stuff, and it can get irritating when I'm doing a lot of moving my wrist around. But other than that, I don't even have to take it off when I shower. I do take it off when, ironically enough, Aaron takes off his shirt to poo. I take off my bracelet because I don't want any poo on the bracelet. And, you know, you got to wipe, right? So let's keep the hand regions clear. I take off my jewelry when I take a dump. I don't get the shirt part. Are you worried you're going to poop on your shirt? I never got it. Holy thirsty Sam V. Jesus Christ. Digger, who's that gilf you do your streams with, and is she single? Ouch. That touch cringy. How's about a show today, Johnny, says Lexi. Right, let's do an actual show. So food dye is making people oh dude. Dude, oh, okay. So I'm gonna if seeing a transparent mouse splayed out bothers you, don't look at the screen. And before I go to it, I want to point out the excessive redness, according to this, is from the dyes, not blood. So not blood. The mouse is entirely intact. So that's what the dye did. Like literally, you can see that is creepy as holy biology class, Batman. A non-invasive and reversible approach achieves tissue transparency, allowing visibility of living organs in a healthy rodent with red dyes. So literally they were fucking Jesus. Oh. Oh. Sorry, someone just put Aaron. Aaron also pulls his pants down to pee at a urinal, but that's because that's less of a need and more of an invitation. All right, look, some people do weird shit. Tier 1 sub emote, blah blah blah. I don't even know what that's about. I don't know, and I don't care. I'm gonna be on Mikey Two Milk show on October, what is it, 7th? Yes, October 7th. I'm gonna be on Mikey Two Milk show. Oh, and I have to call that person about. Doing a DJ gig. You know what? I'm gonna call them before I say anything. I don't know if I even want to. Anyways, what was in that mouse? Apparently a red dye. That was not yellow number 5. Yellow number 5. Sorry, I can't. It's just every time you say yellow number 5, I'm gonna Lou Bega the fuck out. All right. What's going on? IB YouTube. What? I think you mean what's going on in YouTube. Okay, I certainly hope so. Thank you for being here. We've got a little bit more of a show to do. By that I mean 2.5 hours because we've had so much support. It's amazing. Thank you for being here. We're going again another 2.5 hours. Let's drop that and we'll get to this one later. Is this another written one? I wanted a video. Where are my video stories? Extreme. I thought this was a video and it's not. Fuck you. Let's get to our Tiffany Henyard stuff. That's some of the big shit that we have for today. Tiffany Henyard. Let's move to that. I don't know if I want to do the... All right, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do this one first. The meeting postponement. We got to skip an ad, and we'll do that, and then go... Boop.
More drama in Dalton. Tensions rising tonight with Mayor Tiffany Henyard defying village trustees and moving forward with a meeting they had postponed.
Casey Cronus is live in Dalton with the latest tonight. Casey.
Much of tonight's meeting featured a monologue by Mayor Henyard, who says there is a smear campaign against her. Henyard's personal lawyer also gave an impassioned...
There's a smear campaign against her. What? Oh, my God. That makes sense. It's got to be because she's a black woman of power. We don't have those anywhere. I mean, they would not want a black lady to have any sort of authority. I mean, even as high as a mayor. Heaven forbid anything like a senator or a congressman or a cabinet administrator or a vice president or a Oh, wait, that's right. She ain't black. That's not me. That's the African American community. That's what they... Oh, boy. Is that the black mayor who is spending the city's money on herself? Don't give away the game, Digger. Don't give away the game. But yes. Let's listen to her, or we'll cover this story quick. Then we'll cover another story about her quick. And again, the claims of whatever, not misappropriating funds. And then we're going to play a really funny story that's kind of ironic after watching the first two.
Speech advocating for her, but only 2 trustees showed up tonight, and one of them left halfway through. At Dalton's Village Hall, the doors opened and the lights were turned on.
But only 2 of the board members showed up, and one of them left halfway through. Oh, yes. It's gotten to the point where they're like, dude, we can't even stand. You are nuclear. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Landers, JB, LOL, made me choke on my smoke on that one. My bad, bro. Smoke choke ain't no fun. Especially after this morning's banana fiasco. All right, let's go up now. The zoo is fun. Tomorrow will be a good time. 2 of the... Wait a minute, what? All right. Jesus Christ. The chat is moving. I can't even keep up. Smoking ain't fun. You also choked on a banana practicing deep throating. I thought it was just me. Who practices deep throating on a banana? I'm leaving. That's what they'd wish she'd say. Turn on your heart light. Oh, no. The makeup and on this lady and her voice. I mean, her voice is interesting. The makeup is interesting. But Tiffany Henyard is hilarious. So let's get going with this. Landers, Aaron was eating that banana on the stream this morning like a champ. All right. And then you're not wrong. Oh. What's going on YouTube? Aren't the insides of rats usually red already? Well, I was just saying it wasn't blood. The red dye around the edges was just where the dye didn't get heavy enough or saturated enough to give them transparency or whatever. Or maybe the tissue was too thick there, the skin was too thick there. Fuck if I know. But either way, I was warning people. But overall, again, like we can see inside you now. Tired clown something. Somebody said something about peeing next to Aaron, and I'm trying to find that comment. I just went into a place for a takeaway meal, and the guy thought he was so funny asking if I wanted apples or oranges on my burger. Like, dude, it's not that funny. Damn, I gotta eat more Doritos, avoid facial. Yeah, we did that. FDA approved Doritos is funny, but the song. Kamala Harris, the rest of the board members, every emergency. Texas dollars hard at work. I'm on live chat, so where was the comment about someone? Oh, Aaron also pulls down when pants with piece at a urinal. Check out my stuff later, Shannon. Not that day. I have no idea. I missed it. Bobby Bologna, why would you want to find that comment? Because I made a joke about him being, like, exposing himself, or made a joke about him making himself, like, you know, propositioning people. And so I wanted to see what the rest of it. I just saw someone saying, I was peeing next to Aaron. And I just was like, wait a minute, what? And then the chat moved so fast. And I don't know where it went. And I don't know if you can tell, I'm 3 doctor runs in and a couple of tokes on the conductor. So if people throw in money, I'm going to get extremely screwed up. All right, so let's finish with the Tiffany Henyard stuff because it's...
Hey, laser lips! Your mama was a snowblower!
Thank you for that, Wilmer Autotech. Thank you. When I got to the Cincinnati Zoo, I always stopped to see the chimps. Oh, Landers!
Despite a regular board meeting being canceled.
As you can see, the Board of Trustees decided not to show up.
On Labor Day, village trustees announced they were postponing the meeting.
Again, they decided not to show up because they announced they were postponing the meeting. They couldn't afford to. It turns out Turns out that the checks for their city council work, those bounced for some reason.
Moving it to Thursday, September 12th.
Mayor and us 6 trustees, we need to get it together.
With no quorum, Henyard announced nothing would be voted on. Still, department heads spoke, and with about 20 residents in attendance, Henyard, who has dubbed herself Super Mayor, took the floor.
Wake up, pay attention, do your research on everybody. Can't be just, I want to research the mayor. Research everybody. Then you'll understand the fight. You'll understand why things is the way it is. Because when we took over, we came and cleaned up the village of Dawson. And what I mean by
I know where the story ends. This is chapter 1 of 3. And
it is. When they got a complaint, I told them, please make sure you take care of the residents.
Henyard even appointed a new village attorney and a village administrator, despite one already holding the role.
She can't appoint one because Keith Freeman is still the village administrator. All of that was illegal. Once she didn't have a quorum, what she should have did, adjourn the meeting.
Henyard's personal lawyer, Bo Brinley, who was seated beside her, says the trustees didn't provide the necessary 10-day notice to reschedule the meeting. As Henyard introduced him, Trustee Brown asked to be excused. Brinley alleges the mayor is under attack.
This attack comes in the form of false statements.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit.
This attack comes in the form of frivolous lawsuits and unconstitutional recall efforts.
Unconstitutional recall efforts. You realize she is being investigated by the FBI. And I do know that I have said repeatedly the FBI was over aggressive on Donald Trump. But I'm just saying Donald Trump did shit that they could investigate. He put I don't blame him in any way, shape, or form. They obviously bent him over a barrel to F him with something that was entirely minor, busting someone for having a joint in their car when you could just as much make them break it up and say, yeah, fuck you. But, the guy here and his client, there's a city that's bankrupt, okay? All right, you keep sweeping. You keep
and
sweeping.
It just so happens this comes on the same day Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul issued a binding opinion.
Hold on. Landers, goddamn. You know what's funny? I couldn't say the other version of this joke if Landers had typed it, but I can say this. She found herself a house cracker. Oh, 09 Canyon, are you talking about the zoo or one time at the park? Oh, now I'm falling into it like a piece of shit. A piece of shit. All right. Okay, which one of you wants the broomstick first? Oh, no. Don't.
Regarding two recent Dalton board meetings, finding Mayor Henyard and the village board violated the Open Meetings Act by failing to make its June 3rd and July 1st meetings convenient and open to the public. Henyard says she is excited to announce she will soon be holding a State of the Village address. She says she will
My fellow Daltonians, I am here to tell you today that the state of our village is strong. Holy shit, West Coast Patriot girl. I was out on a 5th grade field trip at the zoo, and a gorilla grabbed a peacock that was roaming nearby and proceeded to rip it to shreds. All the kids were traumatized. All of them. All of them were traumatized. Oh. Oh, 9 Canyon. Oh, Johnny, no. I once saw the bonobos effing and was hurt that they told me I couldn't. Oh, JB Contrarian, no. Fuck you, dude. The state of the shit, the state of the village. Shit be fucked, yo. Shit be fucked up. Or no, shit be fucked, yo. All right, Bobby Bologna. I heard R.I.P. What? I hope not. I love TV's Will Heron. All right, so that was the end of that Tiffany Henyard story anyway. That was the end of that Tiffany Henyard story.
Despite the economy being...
Boop. Let's get rid of that Jake Tappert bullshit. All right, so this might be the same information. If it is, we'll cut to the fun clip. But let's go here now. Let's hear this one.
Happening tonight, community concerns in Thornton Township and a push to regulate what some call out-of-control spending by Township Supervisor and Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard. NBC5's Lexi Suter has more on tonight's showdown between trustees and Henyard.
Good evening. There were many tense moments in tonight's meeting. At times, Supervisor Tiffany Henyard took on her fellow trustees when it came to money and expenses, even accusing some of them of spreading lies about her.
Please tell me how.
Oh, please tell me that's please tell me. I'm not trying to do a Tiffany. I'm not trying to do a Tiffany Henyard impersonation. I swear to God. No, I'm not trying to do a Tiffany Henyard impersonation. But I'm saying I hope to fuck that someone just calls her a thieving bitch. Someone needs to call her a thieving bitch. I would if somebody could call Tiffany Henyard a thieving bitch, I would be so happy.
You're out of order. You're out of order. How do they operate, trustees? How do they operate?
There were countless interactions just like this, elevated voices and heated debates about spending and the lack of a new budget. Several of the trustees questioned much of the township's spending, while Henyard says she's cleaned its finances up.
Y'all thought that I was young, dumb, didn't know nothing, was going to let y'all come and manipulate me. I didn't do any of that. So because
I just took all your money and I spent it on stupid shit, like getting my nails did, like holding a state of the a state of the village address, like putting a big old sign on the front of the building to let everyone know that I'm the motherfucking mayor, like paying the police extra money and extremely large amounts of overtime to travel around as my personal bodyguards so I can feel like I'm a president and I have a posse. I mean, come on, you two-faced cunt. You know what you did. It's obvious. Y'all thought I was young and dumb? Yeah, because you sucked at stealing money.
Because I didn't do any of that, you guys started this whole smear campaign.
At one point in this 3-hour meeting, Supervisor Henyard demanded Finance Director Robert Hunt read through more than 100 line items that many trustees wanted to get rid of. For example, thousands of dollars to Amazon.
Amazon, $169.99.
Thousands of dollars of cakes for community events.
102, Calumet Bakery.
And tens of thousands of dollars that were allegedly allocated for the one-day event, the Taste of Thornton Township.
We just had a couple events here in the past, month or so, that just extraordinary amount of money was spent unnecessarily.
As for upcoming events, the trustees voted to stop a few, including House Fest and Gospel Fest. Henyard accused the trustees of acting out of spite.
And right now, you guys are operating with hatred in your hearts. You operating out of...
No, they're operating with a fucking deficit because you keep treating the bank account of a village like your personal expenditure account. God, I can't wait to get... You know what? We're not... We've got another video clip that I'm fucking playing after we get done with this.
Feelings. You're not operating with things that's going on, and I don't think that's fair to us. And I don't understand why it's a problem when we got a surplus in Thornton Township thanks to Supervisor Tiffany Henyard once again.
Lexi Suter, NBC5 News.
We've got a surplus. Right. You've got a surplus. That's why, as far as I know, still under investigation. Because I'm pretty sure if the FBI didn't have nothing, you would be bragging about that. All right. And now this is from 2 days ago. Now, they were criticizing her spending, and I don't know where they get the idea that she is misappropriating funds or anything else, because, again, she doesn't spend money like crazy, guys. She Shouldn't spend money like crazy. Are they going to say it in this? I hope they say it. I haven't watched this one.
The self-proclaimed super mayor is also apparently a super fan. She flew in nationally known R&B singer Kiki Wyatt to headline the Taste of Thornton Township last month.
Oh, this is last month.
There were other performers plus daytime events for kids, but given the fury over Tiffany Henyard's spending, we were curious what the event cost. WGN Investigates obtained the bills through open records laws. They show Kiki Wyatt was paid $30,000 for a 30-minute performance. Rapper Jay Holiday made $20,000 for a half-hour set.
Look, I'm not saying that Kiki Wyatt and Jay Holiday don't deserve that kind of money for their performances, but for Thornton Township? Are you fucking kidding me? Damn. Yeah, no, she says Digger, she's saying they have a surplus, though. You just heard her. She said they have a surplus. I will be joshing the smear campaign came right after the cream pie campaign. I like this lady. She wants to fight somebody. What happened to her gold microphone? Yeah, I think she learned to stop flaunting money now that everyone realized they don't have any. Digger 420. They had a surplus. No, she keeps saying they have. We have a surplus thanks to... then she thanked herself. But, yeah.
Costs, including comedians, bounce houses, staff, and equipment, add $35,000, meaning this single-day event cost South Suburban taxpayers more than $85,000.
I was flabbergasted. I was pissed off. That's my money. That's the people's money.
That was a flop. It might have been approximately 65 to 70 people there.
We out here and Taste of Thornton. Yeah, keep right.
Those fucking seats are empty. Either she got a cut of those performers like fee, like, hey, I'll pay you this fat fee, but you got to throw a little to me on the back end. Either that happened, or this is the dumbest bitch in the world. Dude, what kind of eyeglasses were those? They were kind of cool, actually. I thought those were cool. That's the people's money. Where is the rock at? That's right. Can you smell what the rock is spending? Dude. It's fine. Just raise the fees for everything, right? Just tax the people some more because you paid to have performers that you like, and again, drastically overpaid for like 50. This is the equivalent of paying, like, say, just for, I hate throwing names of people out here, but like, say, paying Aaron or me, like, say, a couple $1,000 to come out and do an event. And then, and that event can hold, say, a couple hundred people. Or not even a couple hundred. Let's say that event can hold almost 1,000 people. And then, like, maybe 100 show up. Like, that's how bad this is. Maybe they should get better taste in obviously superior music. Again, it wasn't their taste. It was hers. She's the fucking super fan. She's the super fan. And I'm guessing the super fan also... I got to learn how to point better out here. The super fan also... I like getting the finger wag. The super fan also, I'm betting, like, she better have gotten, like, a kickback on the backside. West Coast Patriot girl, she needs bangs. She bangs. And I don't remember... was never she bangs, she moves. I I remember. Anyways, let's go back to this lady who's obviously not ripping off an entire town after she holds an $85,000 party.
But it's still going on. Right now they got the comedians up there.
To be clear, Henyard's predecessor also threw a Taste of Thornton Township event, but not on this scale.
But see, this all for the babies. This is what they don't show you. They don't show you this side of Tiffany Henyard. The productivity.
She like to use our tax dollars to promote herself. She have all of these events trying to buy the voters.
After a year's worth of WGN Investigates reporting, detailing first-class travel, meals, and more that's now sparked a federal investigation, trustees in the two governments run by Henyard have tried to stop the spending. Even her former assistant, who's now a township trustee, recently said enough is enough.
I trusted the administration. I trusted the process. And the moment I didn't trust the process, I started asking questions.
Henyard has a habit of claiming to be the boss in one moment, but denying response. Has a habit of claiming to be.
I started asking questions.
You started asking questions? Oh my God, is that a crime? She took an axe. I started asking questions. I don't understand how you can speak with good diction at one point.
Recently said enough is enough.
I trusted the administration. I trusted the process. And the moment
I trusted the administration, I trusted the process, and the moment I started ass, have you never called anyone an asshole before? Have you never, again?
I didn't trust the process, I started asking questions.
Henyard has a habit of claiming to be the boss in one moment, but denying responsibility in others. It recently sparked this reaction.
I do not want a credit card. I do not deal with money. I don't deal with anything.
Tiffany is...
Oh, she pissed people off. This lady, honestly, and because it's it looks like predominantly a community of color, this lady's going to get this town to lynch her ass. And I'm going to laugh, all right? Because, again, it wasn't racism. It was not racism. It was a greedy asshole who just, stole without any concern.
A narcissist, and she is going to do what she wants to do. I feel like she knows that this is over, but she's going to go down kicking and screaming like an MMA fighter. She's just not going to stop until they put cuffs on her.
Most of the contracts for this event were signed before township trustees put spending controls in place. So it's possible the concert and other activities were something of a last hurrah for Tiffany Henyard, at least as far as parties go. The federal investigation continues. Even if she's charged, that won't expel her from office. It would take a conviction to do that, but voters will have their say when she's on the ballot next spring. Ben Bradley.
Oh, God. Voters will have their say. She's out. She's out for sure. She's out for sure. She's Dunskies.
WGN Investigates.
No, I clicked the X to close it. All right. So we have Jesus. Uh-huh. All right, let's have some fun. So you know all those Haitians that we're bringing into Ohio? Well, there are organizations being paid millions of tax dollars. Speaking of people stealing your money, there are organizations being paid millions of your tax dollars to bring these people in into Ohio. And so Springfield, Ohio is getting hit with all these. Let's go to this. This is the CEO of one of the companies, and just one of the companies that is helping to bring the Haitian migrants. It's a government contractor called National Youth Advocate Program, and it is taking in $160 million per year to bring in and settle these migrants. And this is their CEO. Let's just jump over to this. Can we enhance? Oh, we can. She's not that pretty. I'm sorry. She's a little bit, well, maybe a little bit of the inside on the outside, shall we say, because I don't think highly of this woman. Oh, yes, clothes. For the love of God, clothes. All right, and enhance. Oh, that's as enhanced as we can enhance. We can enhance if you want to. All right, so Maravana Twig. Huh. Some names fit, some don't. Maravana Twig has worked for NYAP in an array of progressively responsible positions for over 30 years. Named president and CEO in March of 2004, she had the privilege of working closely with the organization's founder for 14 years before his retirement. Maravana leads with energy, inspiration, and vision. She's passionate about making a difference and leading with authenticity. She conceptualizes NYAP's mission through a lens of social enterprise, which has contributed to the organization's significant growth and expansion during her tenure. Maravana is a proud social worker and advocate for her staff. She has never forgotten the education she received while working directly with her children and families in the public sector for 13 years. To this day, that impactful experience informs her view of the world, the values she holds dear, and guides the decisions that she makes as she executes her executive responsibilities. That's just a good goddamn lady. Just helping bring in the migrants, you know. The company makes 160 160 million a year, you know, and you know, for her, she's doing it again. She's doing it to help the migrants because she's learned from times working with children and families. She understands how important this work is. It's so important that she makes $1.2 million a year. All right, not 1.2 million, just shy of 1.2 million a year. Wow. Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of children and families that are having trouble in Springfield, Ohio because of the burden you just put on. You're a social worker and you don't understand what the fuck you just did to that community by bringing those people in, and you're getting paid this much for it? So which is it? Are you deliberately fucking up the town, or are you an actual stereotype of a dumb woman who doesn't know what she's doing? Because again, you're saying that years of working in social services and helping families and children helps you to understand the necessity of this work. So you don't understand you understand the necessity of this work. This work must be done. Save the children, save the families, move them into an area that's already on the government dime. Why? Because then they'll take up all the resources. It'll totally help the children and families there. Oh. I don't think Twig, I don't think. All right. So compensation is in the millions. Let's go. Maravana? Maravana Twig. Maravana Twig. Our leadership. Maravana Twig. Directly responsible, right? Oh, dude, you know what? Maravana Twig's pictures might have been... You know what? Her profile pic sucks. Got a way better pic. Over here. Maravana Twig. Let's just look up. There's an error loading this page. Oh, that She was a leader in their church, but it didn't say. I didn't get to see what church it was for. Let's try reloading it one more time. Yep, they took down her page. They took down her page. They literally went, uh-oh. We're getting too many people looking into this. Caring for people, connecting communities, promoting peace. Well, I mean, no to the first one, yes to the second one, and I'm going to say half and half to the second, to the third. Because you might be promoting peace, but you're aggressively shoving two communities together, which is, as I can say from kind of somewhat of an experience in Minnesota with the influx of Somalians in Rochester and everything like that. When you jam a community from a third world country into a smaller community of a first world country, there's a lot of growing pains there. And so, and when it happened in Minnesota, thems were some good times. Times ain't so good no more. And in Ohio, this is the worst place to do it. But I get why you did it. You've got a lot of people on the dole who don't vote red. Oops. Because they've learned enough to know that while the Republicans might repeal some of their social service programs and whatever, they're not going to flat out end them because they need those people to vote for them too. They're not going to expand them. They're not going to give you more. But they're also not doing this shit. So that's my theory. Just let's flip it by bring. Remember, kids, this is just one of hundreds of nonprofits raking in the tax dollars to ruin the country. Right. Nonprofits. I hate that name. Nonprofits. You don't need almost 1.2 million a year. You don't need that to run a nonprofit. Bobby Bologna, they also did it because the town is majority black, and they figured you could just mix them up. No, Bobby Bologna. West Coast Patriot Landers gets a gold star too. All right, I got to start from the top, or I always get these things wrong. Boys are gross, huh? What? Why are boys gross? Now I want to know, why are boys gross? Oh, dude, that's actually a good point. West Coast Patriot Grove. Dreads are black appropriation, is blonde hair white appropriation. Just saying. Yeah, well, coloring your hair, they just pick that color. Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? The nerve has been struck. We can't cross lines. I was shocked myself. Lord help me. I have one line. No farting in my truck. Okay. All right. I don't even know what's going on now. I have no idea what's going on in the chat. I can't help you. Rumble chat is having a lot of fun. Thank you for being here. I am not mentally competent enough to bail out that chat and figure out what the is going on. But thank you if you're on Twitch, YouTube, or Rumble. We love having everybody on all the platforms. Yeah, I got to get that thing fixed. Whatever the fuck that deal is. All right, so oh dear Lord. The National Youth Advocate Program has received almost $300 million from the Biden-Harris administration since 2021 to resettle illegal migrants in Ohio, and ProPublica reports a total revenue of $158 million in 2022. Dude. Ohio Department of Jobs and Family Services. Asian Services in Action. Catholic Charities Corporation. Us Together, Inc. They put these grants. The Botanies community of Central Ohio got a fucking $200,270. Oh, awesome. Cincinnati Union Cooperative Initiative. U.S. Committee for Refugees and Immigrants. So that $350,000, we can't give any of that to the people living there. We got to talk about how they're a drain on society and they're a drain on the system and on the dole. But you're going to do this shit? Egg Picker, the fact checkers tell me there's no replacement happening, so this is pooey. There's no replacement happening, just a third of a community. Pray12 saying, hi, Johnny, just came on, visiting Al, and they have bust in Haitians into Athens, Alabama, Roosevelt, Alabama, working in Pilgrim's plant. Bad, Adderholt. Well, I don't know if you meant to do that for a controlled burn or not, Pray12. Pray by 12. Win by 2. Pray by 12. I don't know. Shit by necessity. Cheap viewers. I don't want your cheap viewers. I like my quality viewers. I got quality viewers like Egg Picker, Bobby Bologna, Shia, Fallen, Angry Saxon, Show Shunt, West Coast Patriot Girl, King Kong Dong, J. Brow Kincharian, 09 Canyon. Have I read everybody's name? Yes. Oh, and St. Caesar, Lab Glass Projects. We got it all. I don't need your cheap viewers. Pay by 3, whore by 4, dive by 5, dicks by 6, says Egg Picker. Again, thank you very much for...
Idly ho, neighborinos.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the $5. A little toke to celebrate that supporting of the show. Thank you for supporting the show. If you're just joined... oh, you did. You just came on. Lucky you. We're talking about the department... or not the department. We're talking about a company that makes almost $160 million for bringing in Haitians, and the lady running the thing is getting 1.2 a year. Again, it's nonprofit. It's nonprofit. So then you shouldn't be profiting off of it, especially to that extent. Shameful. I have to drink before I can do my hit. You just know some libtards are donating to it to F Trump. Digger rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. There's a nice one. Fall in the crate. Win by 2, catch by 0. No, I'm not going to make that joke. I'm not getting in that war. Digger 420, I'm totally a cheap viewer. Mr. Q. Johnny, you heard me. I'm sorry, Mr. Q. Mr. Q. Digger 420, Mr. Q. Anyone else I didn't name? Praise sake, I'm not a cheap viewer. Yep, not a cheap viewer. You're a dick. You're a dick. That's going up tomorrow. That one's going up tomorrow for Friday the 13th, especially if I'm doing scary games for the back half of the show. Tony Hawk confirms he's working with Activision again, so maybe another Tony Hawk remaster is in the works. God, I hope so. Because Pro Skater 1 and 2 You're a dick, egg picker. You're a dick. But yeah, dude, that'd be cool. I like Pro Skater 3 a lot, and I wouldn't mind a remaster of that. That would take me back. Baby, come back. Although I did buy the first remaster too, so I mean, whatever. I'm a dick. All right, so Now I gotta figure out what's going on in the Rumble chat. Now we're having talks of infidelity. Assuming you're not single then. I was trained by an Italian that was renowned. He's now passing on. He was so fucking good at creating something amazing from basic ingredients. Dude, King Kong, man. I love cooking and dishes. All right, now I know where that's all going. All righty. My ex banged the drummer of a local band. Now she is fat. I will say this. I won't say what relationship it was. I've had quite a few over the course of my life. But I will say, in the one relationship that I had that cheating may have been involved in, from what I know of those two people involved in that thing, in that particular event, both of them have apparently not let themselves go, but let's just say they've grown, apparently. So, King Kong Dong, real talk, Johnny. Even better than you didn't. It was always good being the bigger what? I've never cheated either. Was tempted to and should have because he was. Was what? Alrighty. Damn. All right. Oh, so wait a minute. He was rich? So I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. All right. Let's just go. Now, Johnny, you have to be honest with women. It is letting themselves go. I don't know what you mean, Fallen the Great. My ex is addicted to... All right, yeah, let's just air out all of our ex's dirty laundry. That sounds like a really bad idea. Lutheran Social Services does a lot of helping bring in the poors. What sucked about the Tony Hawk remaster was not being able to play as Spider-Man. I mean, different strokes for different folks, you know? We had a breaking news story about... Oh, you know what? We're going to this because this is breaking news. Do we have...
This isn't just a box.
All right, we're not going to do the clip about that. Georgia judge tosses 2 more counts against Trump in election interference case. I'm not a Trump guy. I'm not, ooh, Trump's going to save the world. But I am very much a person who believes in the reality I see before me. And the reality I see before me, the government's trying to kill the guy. The Department of Justice has completely effing witch hunted him. And if you don't believe that, you get things like this. Now that we're getting closer and closer to making things happen, they fucked up so much shit, and they're worried about him winning the election that it's kind of falling apart. Almost like they put it all together to kind of demonize and witch hunt the guy out of running for election in the first place. But yes, Two more counts against Trump in the election interference case have been tossed. The Fulton County judge overseeing Donald Trump's Georgia election interference case on Thursday tossed out 3 more counts in the indictment, 2 of which the former president was facing. The judge, Scott McAfee, is virus-free, by the way, previously threw out 6 counts in the indictment, 3 of which were against Trump. President Trump and his legal team in Georgia have prevailed once again. Trump's attorney, Steve Sadow, said in a statement following Thursday's order, the trial court has decided that the counts 15 and 27 in the indictment must be quashed/dismissed. Trump still faces 8 counts in the case. He originally was charged with 13. Trump and 18 others pleaded not guilty last year to all charges in a sweeping racketeering indictment for alleged efforts to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election in the state of Georgia. 4 defendants subsequently took plea deals in exchange for agreeing to testify against other defendants. A Georgia Court of Appeals paused the case in June pending the resolution of an appeal of the disqualification ruling that allowed District Attorney Fani Willis to stay on the case. Oral arguments in that appeal are currently scheduled for December 5th, a month after the presidential election. The former president has blasted the district attorney's investigation as being politically motivated. 'Cause it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's politically motivated. All right, now I wish I could. My ex is doing way better after leaving me. Good for her. You could in the original, though. Yeah, who cares? Fat girls shade in the summer, warm in the winter, can also be used as a flotation device, says Mr. Q. That sounds, I don't know, like they're people too, okay? Large, but still people. Pray 12, Speaker Johnson sucks. He's with the Democrats. You might be too high. Like I said, I just came on. Was I talking about Speaker Johnson? I was talking about Donald Trump. The eating for 2 excuses bullshit. Thanks for the reminder. I'm doing my workout now. I let myself go, trying to claw some of it back. All right. Cat free weights are awesome. All righty. As long as they're alive, I guess, and we're not torturing the bastards. Okay, so we have one last video. It's almost 4:00. We have one last video. I think I had somebody I had to do a burn for. If I'm not mistaken, I had to do a burn for somebody. That's why I reloaded this, right? I can't fucking remember now. Dude, did I order something at Denny's? Because I can't remember. Okay, let's go to this clip from a day ago. For all of you saying, like, or hoping that the world will get better, that the next generation has it, that it's all taken care of, I would like to reassure you with this video clip. The future leading the way.
Today I rise to address an oft-forgotten segment of our society. I speak of Generation Z, who will be playing a substantial role in the next election, and Generation Alpha, who will start to come of age the election after. It is for this reason that I shall now render the remainder of my statement using language they're familiar with.
You gotta love a lady who knows when to pander. She's Australian. She is Australian, and I'm guessing from the dress there, I'm guessing she's probably an immigrant. Probably like first generation Australian. Like her parents were off the boat. Zed is dead, baby. Oh, dude. Don't. Oh, they put it away on the thing.
To the Sigmas of Australia, I say that this goofy air government have been capping, not just now, but for a long time. A few of you may remember when they said there'll be no phantom tax under the government I lead. They're capaholics. They're also yapaholics. They yap non-stop about how their cost of living measures are changing lives for all Australians. Just put the fries in the bag, little bro. They tell us that they're locked in on improving the housing situation in this country. They must have brain rot from watching too much Kai Cenat and forgot about their plans to ban social media for kids under 14. If that becomes law, you can forgo skull emoji all about watching Duke Dennis or catching a dub with the bros on Fort. Chat, is this Prime Minister serious? Even though he's a Prime...
Good God, good fucking God, good fucking God. One, I am for banning social media for kids under 14. There are a lot, and I mean a lot, of connections between TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and let's just say map enthusiasts. So, yeah, children under 14, absolutely. Children over 14, I'll leave that up to the parents. Under 14, yeah, you don't need a TikTok. You don't need a Facebook. You don't need an Insta. You don't got to get your profile out there. You don't got to put your pictures up and get your hot, sweet pics and do your fucking whatever. Fallen the Great going, fuck, I understand this bullshit. I'm right there with you, Fallen. I'm right there with you.
Prime Minister of Australia, sometimes it feels like he's the CEO of Ohio. I would be taking an L if I did not mention the ops who want to cut WA's Gats and Services tax. The decision voters will be making in a few months' time will be between a mid-government, a dog-water opposition, or a crossbench that will mog both of them. Though some of you cannot yet vote, I hope when you do, it will be in a more goated Australia for a government with more aura. Skibidi.
Australia. If you allow that woman to remain in office, God help you. God help you. Fuck, she said it. The CEO of Ohio, the fuck is she talking about? Says, fuck you, dude. Well, she's Australian. She's Australian. She did it, Bobby. She did it. Thank you, Shia. You can read the Sister Wives book then. I keep trying to get my buddy to do 90 Day Fiancé because he sucks at dating. Yeah, 90 Day Fiancé is an interesting show. We've watched clips here that's been awfully interesting. Fuck this. What? I don't know who you're talking about. Obviously not Sandy Squatch. So, yeah, I don't see any. My typical day goes like this. Wake up, being awesome, kill it in Aaron's chat, work, try being funny in Johnny's chat while working, cook, clean, check on the ducks, walk the dogs. Yeah, you better check on the ducks, especially if there's Haitians. West Coast Patriot girl, like their accent. The lady comes with, no, Landers. JB Contrarian, similar schedule, except it's football season now, so Thursday through Monday is football. Is she Muslim or a sister wife? I'm going to go with Muslim. There's different levels of having to cover the hair, but like with like the full body and just the face, I'm guessing she's some level of Muslim. 30-minute pit stop at the bar on the way home. What are you, running for Jesus? That's the best one ever, 09 Canyon. No 30-minute pit stop at the bar on the way home? What are you, running for Jesus? Yeah, dude, I want to be elected Jesus this year. I'm trying to be elected Jesus. She could read me bedtime stories too, says Land. Oh, no, wait. I wish she could read me bedtime stories to me. Oh, Landers. She reminds me of my boss lady from the UK. I only understand every third word they are saying. Well, that's because she's using that fucking stupid goddamn, I guess, Gen Z and what is it, Gen Omega or what? I don't even remember now. I can't remember for so many reasons. We have a 420 hit we'll have to do in a little while, so we're going to set that down so we don't accidentally do that now. We're going to clear the first hour stories out. Thank you for being here. We just finished our first hour content, so if you're having a good time, please click the thumbs up for the likes. We need the likes and the subscribes. We are at 869 subscribers, so we are literally 131 away from taking memberships. Generation Toilet, says Bobby Bologna. Fallen the Great. Icky. Fuck you, dude. Also, what is a skibby? It's stupid. Do we enlighten fuck you, dude? Let's enlighten fuck you, dude. It's a whole generation defined by an NPC's head in a toilet from Gary's mod. What the hell happened? Skibidi Skibidi videos. First 4 episodes. All right, so the first 4 episodes of Skibidi is literally a minute long.
What the heck?
All right, so here is the first 4 episodes of Skibidi.
What the heck is going on you? What the heck is going on you? Oh, help me, please, somebody.
What the heck is going on
What the heck is going on you?
This is creepy as shit. Made by the fuck boom. Mr. Cute, this is dumb. Yes, Egg Picker, I feel sorry for the youth. Yes. I had a friend in high school from Bolivia on the phone. I couldn't always understand him, so I would just say yeah to whatever he said. I don't like it. Make it stop, says Landers. Well, it's done, and it's creepy, and it's effed up, and again, it's one of those where it's stupid, and it shouldn't be something that has any sort of attention, but it's getting like, I think, like a movie or a TV show, and now it's becoming a fucking thing that I guess the younger generation is saying, because again, I hate to say it, the younger generation is really, really retarded. I mean, but we made it that way, so who you want to blame? Oh, wow, that bit drove people away? Well, not on Rumble, just on YouTube. We just lost people on YouTube for that bit. That's all. Okay. We're going to mute the audio for just a second while we pull up our second hour stories. I don't know if I want to talk about this one. It's a local one, but it's kind of depressing, and I'm not entirely certain I want to make that story a thing. All right, and then we got a couple of things. Someone proving that Kamala lied, or at least why she was nervous answering a question about late-term abortions. All right, and then election loopholes in Wisconsin, and then the Twitter status thing. Oh! Okay. Yeah, we're definitely doing that at some point. Maybe in 10 minutes. Let's go to this one first because this sucks. Minnesota state trooper with a history of reckless driving kills a teen in a car accident while going 83 in a 40 mile per hour zone. In May, Olivia Flores, an 18-year-old Minnesota cheerleader, was struck and killed by a state trooper who had multiple violations on his record and a history of reckless driving. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Dude. Like, in Minnesota, I mean, it's a little, like, that's more high-end, man. Are you saying if she wasn't as pretty, it'd be less of a tragedy? No, but I'm just saying. Still, just a beautiful young girl that makes me feel bad. Upon review of the trooper's disciplinary record, it was found that the 32-year-old officer, Shane Roper, well, he's going to have a lot of time in prison to shoot musty Ropers. Shane Roper, who struck Olivia's car while going 83 miles per hour in a 40 mile per hour zone, was involved with 4 prior crashes while driving his squad car. Here's a shot of his cruiser after the crash. Okay, so after the crash, holy fuck. And I guess he was okay? Like, dude, fuck this guy. That is redonkulous. Did he have his lights on? The officer, who is pleading not guilty on all charges of reckless driving and manslaughter, claims he was trying to catch up to another car he suspected of a traffic violation. He has now been terminated from the police force. This is the only picture we have of Mr. Roper. All right. God damn, why did I have to educate him on Skibidi? Now I've got that thing in my head. It's just going on repeat. Just Skibidi bop bop, yes, Skibidi bop bop, yeet, yeet. And I want whoever created it to, like, suffer jail time. Olivia's family is called for an investigation, saying it is heartbreaking and unacceptable to the Flores family that the state of Minnesota allowed Roper to be on the road in a Minnesota State Patrol squad car after knowing he posed a clear danger to others. Since 2020, under Governor Tim Walz, and as the result of the defund the police movement, the Minneapolis police force has shrunk by 1/3. Oh, so they're saying, so the person writing this article is pointing it at the policing being driving out the good ones and just leaving the bad ones. I don't know. It just That sucks. That sucks for your kid. I hate walls. I don't want, but I don't know that we can put, both in there on that. I don't know how much of this I actually want to do. That's a written story though, so we'll get going with some video stuff. Catch up with the chat quick. Johnny, I just shared the Tom Green song for you on Rumble. Says Digger 420. The bum song? I hate the bum song. Oh, do I hate the bum song? What was the other one? Somebody linked a while ago. It was it Fall in the Grate or was it let's go to channel activity. Doot. Nope. Somebody linked something a while ago that I was supposed to look into, and I can't remember who it was or what it was. I wish they had a thing where we could just do links. I can't even go all the way up. The top of it is too late. Somebody linked something to talk about. I don't even remember what it is. My brain is not functional. And it's not the Venom trailer, St. Caesar. I don't care about any of that. I'm not a WWE person. Here you go for later, Johnny. I don't know. Muttering J, Johnny, Android, or Apple. I don't know. What do you want to eat? How hungry are you? All right. Here you go. Yep. Oh, that was Egg Picker for Here You Go Later, Johnny. Okay. Like later on the show or later on the show? Mr. Q, did you know there's a video game where you can date Joe Biden? Wow. As if I already wasn't depressed enough. Thank you for that. They were all online back in 2005, last time I was listening to the archives. I don't know. All right. The KBS has been going great, so hopefully resetting everything worked well. As you said that, I went to Twitter. It was repeating the Shannon Sharpe thing, Ron Killings is a national treasure. Again, you say this like it means anything to me, St. Caesar. And, like, a majority of the chat. I don't know how much the chat is super into the like wrestling stuff. Skibidi Toilet has 72 episodes, says Egg Picker. Well, I'm not going beyond the first goddamn 4. Because the first 4 episodes were horrible and it needs to end. Even people on YouTube and Rumble will agree. Dude, again, according to you, then do a show and play the clip. Jesus Christ. I'm not, not interested do I have to say I am? Oh, people will agree, dude. I'm telling you. I love when people do that to me and they go, no, this will be a great content. This will be good. No, dude. I'm telling you. And I've done that before. And I got to be honest. In every form that I've done it, it has like maybe a 5% success rate. In comedy dropped that shit to 2. So many comedians like, joke's pretty funny, but here's what you should do about this, or I'd say that. I forget what someone had a MS joke. I read over the police files. Chris Benoit was innocent, no joke. At any rate, I was asking for a clip of something because he said something was fuck, and I can't remember what it was. Fuck. All right, I think it was King Kong Dong, or it was one of the mods on YouTube. All right, so let's go to let's see. We got to do this. Let's go to this this clip here. Wait a minute, what? Did we not copy it right? American. Oh, did we? I'm guessing the Z's weren't supposed to be there. Did we? Let's try deleting the Z's and click it that way and see what that does. Okay, and then let's try deleting the F. Otherwise, I gotta find this thing. Yep, I don't know what the fuck happened here. Okay, so we'll go just to the source. Let's close this out. Because I want to do this story, goddammit. I want to do this motherfucking story. So let's close this window. I'm so sorry, guys. Let me drop that. You know what I should do? Apparently eating bananas is all the rage. Let's get one of those up in here. All right, where are we? Over there. There we are. Can I just find it by scrolling? Yes. Bam. Found it. Okay. So on Tuesday in the presidential debate, Kamala Harris repeated the lie that late-term abortions don't happen when pressed by Trump on whether she would permit them. She refused to answer. And for those of you who don't remember what that looked like, we'll go do this. Oh, shit, my audio's down. Let's.
In the 8th month, 9th month, 7th month.
Come on.
Okay, you should ask. Will she allow abortion in the 8th month, 9th month, 7th month?
I missed 420.
Okay, would you do that? Why don't you ask her that question?
Why don't you answer the question? Would you
because
veto?
under Roe v. Wade,
Answer the question. Would you veto?
you could do abortions in the 7th month, the 8th month, the 9th
That's
month,
not true.
and probably after birth. Just look at the governor, former governor of Virginia. The governor of Virginia said we put the baby aside and then we determine what we want to do with the baby.
President Trump, thank you.
We're going to turn now.
You should ask. Will she allow? You should ask.
Cocked or decocked?
You should ask.
Why is your hand in my butt?
You should ask.
You want to see my balls? Actually, hold on. I got a better game than me doing this. Let's move you over here. Let's have a little fun this way. And you know what? Go back quick. Let's go to the video. Okay. Where is
You should ask.
Mary Lipstick. Ooh, that's a little loud. Can we boost the volume on this at all? Oh, we're already pinged. Fuck.
You should ask.
They shove a living snake up your ass.
Can't remember the original one that I thought would be so great with this.
You should ask.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
By the way, cool factoid. The Spaceball who said we ain't found shit played Tuvok.
You should ask.
In Star Trek.
You should ask.
No, you fool. We're following orders.
All right. Okay. That's enough. All right. Saint Caesar, the emotes don't always translate, it seems, says Turtle. Yeah, the emotes on YouTube do not always translate, and so they just they do that. I don't have a problem with it. I'm not like I'll wipe the chat if I really need to, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Lovely purple flowers on two of my beauties, says George F. All right. The what is going on? Yeah, but yeah, don't ban them. Calm your tits. Calm your tits. There's a clip of Tim Russ Tuvok saying, of all the stuff he's done, that's what people yell at him. Run chat jokes past your callers, JB. Wait, JB takes callers? I'm trying to make fellow chatters laugh. I heard YouTube get a rope. I heard Pop Winslow 2 Family Matters.
You want to see my pecker?
And that was the one that I wanted to do. You should ask. You want to see my pecker? That was. Thank you for the 50 bits. Was fill some holes and reminding me what I was actually attempting to do with that bit. That's proof that I'm already too effed up. Puff Daddy just paid out a lawsuit to some dude he supposedly booty popped like a decade ago or something. Okay, Landers, that's interesting news. Turnout, Trump was 100% correct yet again. What, 100% correct on what? On the abortion thing? Because if that's what you're saying, well, hold on. Don't spoil the story. I'm trying to make fellow chatters laugh. Always tell them to knock rocks. You should ask. I'm a finger in the butt kind of guy. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of states do indeed allow abortions up to and after birth, says Landers. The after birth one seems like that one, like, that's one where I'm like, I want to punish people over that. Like, okay, so the kid is born. All of the hard work is done. Just don't fucking keep it. Let somebody else take the damn thing. Oh, JB Contrarian. That's King Kong Dong. Yeah, no, that is literally infanticide. That is literally infanticide. It is not. If the kid is out of the womb and alive, you are now killing a living human being. There is no justification for that whatsoever in the case of a baby infant. I probably should have not paused so long between those two statements.
Allow abortion.
All right, how do I... Oh,
in the eighth.
Yeah, no. Okay, so again, now this was posted on September 11th. Never forget that never forget that they said that that's not real.
The care clinic.
All right, and so this woman is calling a mainland clinic. I think she says the name of it. Is that okay?
Right, calling the care clinic in Bethesda, Maryland.
Thank you for calling care. How can I help you?
I am looking to have an abortion.
How far along are you?
I'm 34 right now. I am in a pretty desperate situation. My boyfriend is kind of out of the picture now, so I don't really have any support.
An abortion at any stage is actually much safer than delivering a term pregnancy. It's a 4 to 5 day procedure. We do some basic lab work on you and start to dilate your cervix. After that, we do what we call the fetal injection. A needle is inserted through the abdomen and
Nope, not finishing that. Muting that. They're explaining, I have it muted. Oh, dude, look, just her face, like, she gagged. Yep, nope, not doing that. So, yeah.
Slow and then stop the fetal.
All right, can we skip the, no offense, I'm getting the message here, but unless you're telling me, yep, Care Clinic, Bethesda, Maryland. Then on the 4th day, Will break your water, give you medication, misoprostol, induce contractions. All right, so literally, yeah. Products of conception and a lot of pressure. Oh, but we do give you fentanyl and Versed during the procedure.
We give you fentanyl and Versed during the procedure. We specialize in later trimester care. Our doctor is
That should be fucking illegal, right?
very well versed in what he's doing, and he's very good.
So I'm not like a rare situation. Y'all help women this late in pregnancy all the time?
All the time.
34. What is it? Pregnancy is what? 38 weeks or 39? What's the total term? I'm too high to know. I couldn't. I'm gonna say, I can't verify the authenticity of this video, but if that is fucking true, oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh. Turtle, I love this. Turtle's like, what if it's a really ugly baby? Good point. That's 8 months pregnant. So yeah, so it is 40 weeks. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what falls under the in my category, well, then you just don't fucking keep it. And a lot of times that's safer than actually bringing it to term. Go fuck yourselves. That's safer than bringing it to term. So let me get this straight. So what you're saying is, because this person can't take care of their child, not this actual lady, like she got emotional and like gagged and shit, like during this. It is disgusting. Unless there is a literal health risk to the mom, and even then why don't we just induce and have a premature birth if there's a health risk? A cesarean section. Again, the idea at that point, that is a living person. That is a living fucking person. And more importantly, the character she plays, again, character, she's not really
right, calling.
Yeah, so the character she plays, like, in this is literally Egg picker, just wait till they start selling artificial wombs with artificial umbilical cords, Johnny. They'll advertise it as safer than pregnancy. Sure, it might be safer than pregnancy, but here's my thing. If you're going to go for that because it's safer than pregnancy, don't take steamy hot loads. More importantly, don't take steamy hot loads and then decide to get, like I said, early on for the abortion thing, like, I'm all right with it. Unless, like, we're getting along and it turns out it was a incest thing. Again, at a certain point, it's like, I'm sorry, but we gotta give the living being a chance. Turtle actually summed up my feelings pretty good. I'm a pretty accepting dude, but that shit is evil. West Coast Patriot girl, speaking just for herself, saying, I've never wanted kids, but I would still never get an abortion. I couldn't live with myself. Again, sharing a story of I know of a lady in my past who had a what we'll call pregnancy scare. And during that pregnancy scare, she did a lot of homeopathic like things to thwart a pregnancy. And then like I don't know if it was like a miscarriage thing or whatever. Anyways, overall pregnancy scare averted, with like any actual abortion. But going forward, that lady later wanted to get pregnant, and she blamed the first time on the difficulties she had later. I don't know if she ever had a kid. I hope she did. Hope she did. Hope she did. Yeah, during COVID, they gave Satanists religious rights to be at bedsides during abortions for rituals. No one else wanted to see dying loved ones. Yeah, and the Bible says God creates you in the womb. Egg picker, here's what I'm going to say on my theories of that. One, I just don't subscribe to organized religion. But two, as far as God creating you in the womb, there's a certain level of truth to that. Because you're completely created in the womb. I mean, that's where you come from. We all start in the womb, but there's levels of creation. Yeah, that's like saying a masterpiece. Well, no, not that, but a God creates you in the womb, right? But that's like saying a person. Let's use it as say the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa started out as a sketch, right? You can bail on a sketch at certain points, but after you've gone, I don't know, a few steps in, applied some paint and things, it's kind of like we've gone too far to bail out now. We've kind of outlined everything. We've kind of got the structure and the shape and everything set up. Now we might as well just finish this bitch, you know? And if we don't like it, yard sale material. Like, there you go. But cheeseburger pie. I was grown in a lab. He was grown in a lab to do horrific things to large women that get too drunk at a bar. Yeah, karma is a bitch. No judgment, says West Coast Patriot Girl. Again, I know that lady. I know that lady doesn't watch the show because, like I said, I haven't spoken to her in a while, and I don't know if she ever did have a kid. I really don't know, and I wish her all the best. I hope she did. Like I said, she had a pregnancy scare, and she did that. But I love, yeah, karma's a bitch. No judgment. I'm not judging you. Karma's a bitch. No judgment. Like, Jesus. I mean, kids are born into satanic families. So if God created them, he enabled Satan, yada, yada. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. But that's where we get into those weird, hinky things about
the care claim.
About Satan did it and not, like, whatever. And all right, so that was, again, holy fucking shit material. All right, wait, we got another one?
We're going to call the abortion facility, and I'm going to tell them I'm pregnant with a 32-week fetus, as you say. Hi, I just turned 32 weeks pregnant. Am I able to come in for an abortion ASAP?
I wouldn't be able to see you for the week of the 23rd, so that would put you at 34 weeks.
Can I still have an abortion at 34 weeks?
Yes, ma'am. I just have to do an intake form. Do you have about 5 minutes?
Sure, I have 5 minutes. Yeah, I just found out that she could have Down syndrome. I can still have the abortion, right, even though she has Down syndrome?
Yeah, so we just have to do an intake because the doctor...
It doesn't fucking matter.
All right.
That's late-term abortion, ma'am. That's abortion in the 8th month of pregnancy. That's
I love the reaction, and I gotta play it again. It was King Kong Dong and the Shannon Sharpe video. Oh yes, thank you, Lab Glass. It was King Kong Dong and the Shannon Sharpe video. Jesus Christ. I don't know why my YouTube chat is having trouble connecting. I haven't been notified once of a connection issue on the notifications thing. So we've been good. Keep bringing the horrors, Johnny. I'm glad I had sex education when it was just putting a condom on a banana while the girls laughed. F that modern education. Want to lighten the mood, says King Kong Dong. We'll go to that in just a minute. I love this chick's reaction where she just can't listen anymore. And she goes, it shouldn't fucking matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
That's late-term abortion, ma'am. That's abortion in the 8th month of...
All right, so we're not going to keep going through that. We get the point. But I am going to record that. But by the way, though, way to really get me off your side with the if she has that, even though she has Down syndrome, because again, like, I mean, I've seen kids with Down syndrome. You might be doing them a favor. Look, and I'm saying that as someone who personally believes it would have been beneficial to my life as a whole if I were aborted. Because of my parents, the upbringing I had, the experience I've had, everything I've gone through medically, situations, all of it. I'm like, hey, if you're telling me, like, first trimester, lights out, never knew it, never saw it, wasn't there, that's not a problem. But, yeah, Down syndrome, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I guess those Downy kids are some of the happiest little shits I've ever seen. Well, then I guess I would say it this then. Like, then you don't keep the Down syndrome kid. Mr. Motherfucker Week. Even if it's legal, that doesn't mean that many women choose to have late-term abortions. That is true, Shia. That is absolutely true. But this was more about calling out that it happened. King Kong Dong saying, want to lighten the mood, and he sent us this clip. All right, this is the Shannon Sharpe thing. Okay, so what the hell is this? Shannon Sharpe. All right, boop. Wait a minute, what? No! No! You did not go live while you were boning. Shannon Sharpe. Shame the camera wasn't up. Egg Picker, if the camera was up, hey, hey, Johnny, we appreciate you being alive, okay? No homo. Look, I get everyone's statements for that. Totally cool to feel that way. I'm just saying, like, and I can understand how people be like, dude, that's fucked up. I'm not saying it's not. I am not for even 1 second saying it's not fucked up. I'm saying that if you were to approach me, push this button, and like all of time will rewind and you will have never existed in any way, shape, or form, but you won't go through any of the stuff you've gone through. I gotta say, I'd be okay with pushing that button. Especially if it meant my parents, because I'm of the firm opinion, my parents shouldn't have had more than 2 kids. They had 5, and that was the big problem. And I said 4 when I said 5. So, egg picker. No, I get it. I often think if Hitler won, I wouldn't have been born, and it would have been better. Jesus, man. Jesus, Peter Skyparker. Damn. Oh, wow. All right. What? Why is nobody crying? I don't know. Why would people be crying? You should only cry the first time. That's when you lose your soul. But yeah, dude, that was not cool. Let's go back to apparently Shannon Sharpe. I don't know about crying, but there's definitely moaning. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm worried. Can I get in trouble for, I mean, it's just audio, but it's like, it's, you know, it's audio. Oh, wow. JB Contrarian. When I first discovered Steel Toe, I thought Aaron was a highly functional Downs person. I'm still on the fence. You know what? I'd believe it. I'd believe it. An LOO fan has an offer of $500 for you to go on Patrick's show. If you watch outside of the lenses of Aaron, you'd see he's reasonable. Thank you, Silence Do Good. Here's my comment to that. NLO just does a show about Aaron. I don't want to go on NLO and talk about Aaron. I don't want to talk about Aaron or the Ricada stuff. You'd see he's reasonable. And if you just read Kiwi Farms, $500. Ooh, the lolly. $500. Well, again, $500 to do what? Talk about Aaron? Because I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk about Aaron. King Kong Dong, I cannot comment on that. I have no evidence or proof of that. I'm gonna wipe the chat off of there just because I don't want to put that up there on there. Just in general. But yeah, there are some awfully interesting allegations. But that aside, that's not why I wouldn't go on his show because I'm just doing it, you know, like I'm doing it remote, like as a live stream. NLO zoomed in on April every day while zooming in on her forehead. He has a forehead fetish. Avoid. Yeah, and I've got like a sizable forehead. Johnny, I know what you should do when you on these shows and they want to bring up Aaron. Just bring up me instead. I've told you a whole bunch of interesting stories. Take the 500 and then don't talk about Aaron or Nick. Well, that's the thing. Like, but I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie about it going in. Like, I'm not gonna sucker him out of the money. Like, yeah, where's my $500? Like, I'm on the show. And by the way, it's gonna be we'll pay you $500 after the show. And if we don't get what we want, then again, and what they want is me to talk about Aaron. So again, that's my offer. If the offer is $500 to just come on the show, all right, fine. My opening volley, salvo, and condition is I'm not talking about Aaron, and I'm paid up front. I'm paid up front, and I'm not talking about Aaron. And if you so much as ask about Aaron, I reserve the right to just go, I told you I didn't want to talk about Aaron, and bail out and leave. That's what I do. But Didn't Aaron literally just tell you and Matt what you can and can't do? No, he told us about what we can and can't talk about on his show and what he would like us not to talk about publicly because it affects him in a court of law or various other things, or just affects him personally or privately, the same way I gave him a message and he apologized for not following through when he talked about stuff I didn't want him to talk about. But yeah, we can go on anyone's show and do whatever we want. I can go on NLO and dish on Aaron, but then Aaron's not going to want to keep me on his show. And again, I don't want to go on people's shows to dish on other people. Like, I'm not going on somebody's show I won't go, like, nobody would ask me to, but I'm not going on someone's show to dish on Matt. Not that I have any dirt on Matt. I haven't hung out with him in forever. The garage days were a long time ago. Lungs still haven't recovered from all those fireworks. All right, moving on. I love Skittles, says Fallen the Great. He would be fine with that, says Silence Do Good. Peter Sky Parker, Aaron would take that offer and shit all over you. But in your scenario, Peter Sky Parker, I would be Aaron and Aaron's me. Then I would fire him. Because again, nobody would ask Aaron to take $500 to shit all over me. Like, Aaron, like, I mean, whatever. I don't know. I'm not even going to get into that. Enough concern cocking for those who are. Like, and that's another thing too, like, even if it was reversed that way, Aaron would take that offer and shit all over you. If Aaron got paid $500 to do that and did that, and I saw clips of that, yeah, I would call him and be like, dude, what the fuck? And then, yeah, there'd be a discussion. I love that. Oh, Aaron would totally do that. Well, he hasn't. So, one man's opinion. Back to Shannon Sharpe quick. I might have to tap out though. All right. Nope. I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. Let's see. Johnny, have you considered having a call in line? Just wondering. I do have a call in line. I put it up before. Landers, YouTube chat is gay. Just watch Aaron if you gay F words want to hear about his life story. Yeah, he'll tell you. Let's look at channel activity. There we go. What is it? Yeah, whatever. Alrighty then. So anyways, didn't know that. Yeah, I've had it up before, but like usually when we have it on, nobody calls in anyway, so we don't bother. Just do what you're comfortable with. He would respect your demands. Send him an email, patrick@nobodylikesonions.com. It's your call. I'll consider it. Thank you for the $5. Silence Do Good. Oh, I didn't do the hits for the fives. I got to do the 2 hits. That's the new thing we do with people if they want to get me out of. Thank you for the offer. I'll consider it. Again, what the hell would he want to talk to me about that doesn't involve all of that shit? Because what does he talk about? He doesn't do, like, news stories. I'm not going to go on. He's going to have me go on and go, what? Like, we're going to talk about my comedy and my show? Like, what? Like, what would we do? All he does is dish on, like other people's shows, which isn't even really what I'm into. In fact, to end this interesting, not debate, I wouldn't call it a debate, but to end this interesting conversation or to prove what I consider to be my point. Let's Wow. Oh, 14.1. Good.
Aaron Imholt is the host of the Steel Toe Morning Show. You might have seen him in your...
This is his, first video. Imholt. Other people did bad stuff too. Imholt. Comedian Godfrey is the worst. 4 days ago. Okay. 6 days ago. Imholt. Corey said what? Who's Corey? Are we talking about Corey Adam? I don't know. Mubi calls NLO. Imholt. No offense. I've kind of said I don't want to cover Imholt. There's big money waiting for you if you just do the right thing by yourself and not by what Aaron wants to do to you. Yeah, there's big money waiting for me if I do what you want me to do. Again, this is all based off of your opinions that... All right. I'm going to do what sits better with my soul, but thank you for the offer. It's not for sale. Mr. Q, I think Aaron and Melton need to just have sex and get it over with. Well, Aaron keeps trying to get Melton out here, but I don't know. It doesn't work out, I guess. I don't know. It's not my thing, man. It's not my bag. It's not my bag. Or as one lady once brilliantly put it,
it's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie that's hanging out.
Holy Jesus, woman. That sounds like a medical condition. Being more grateful for what you do might have being more grateful for what you do might help that misery, but that's a choice. What? Anyways, I don't understand anyone thinking of Aaron the second his show ends. Might be interesting person ever come across. I do like onions. He might be the least interesting person I've ever come across. Technically, if Aaron wanted, he could get NLO unpartnered for harassment. Aaron makes NLO a living. He tried not covering Steel Toe for a while, and the views tanked. NLO needs Aaron more than Aaron needs NLO, says Egg Picker. Do the right thing, says Ms. Leticia. Oh, that's right. Do the right thing. I have 2 hits that I'm behind for Silence Do Good. Thank you, Silence Do Good. Again, thank you for the offer. I really appreciate it. But as I keep having to point out to people, Aaron is far from perfect and has certainly been a dick to me in certain ways. I didn't appreciate the things he said on Tuesday when I wasn't on, and I told him as much, and he apologized on Wednesday. And everyone can think whatever they want of all of that. He did it on air. I didn't ask him to. But yeah, as for that, Aaron's really kind of been a dude, and he's been there for me. And I'm one of those guys that I can be a very prickly customer to get inside the walls of, but if you really earn, I don't know, I'm a loyal dude to the people that have really bailed me out. So Ian Hawk, Aaron deliberately did trashed your relationship to try and drive it closer to disaster. Right. When was that? I don't remember when he did that. Because, again, we did the corrections thing. And then the relationship that I broke both times, by the way. This is the other part I keep pointing out to people. I talked to and this is where people are like, oh, fucking cuck, apologizing. No. I spoke to my sister. And this is what my sister said. My sister said, regardless of how the other person may have reacted, the one thing you did wrong, Johnny, is in this case, in both instances, you made a decision about the relationship and declared it publicly without at least just getting it declared with the other person. Now, regardless of whether that person was declaring the same thing or not, that is a little bit of a dick move. Little bit. But I don't think, you know what? Here, what are we? We got like a half hour left. Yeah, thank you, King Kong Dong. Thank you for that. I warned his ass. Yeah, Ben Hagstrom confirmed Aaron's been inside Johnny's walls. It's actually sad what he's trying to do to you and your girlfriend, bro. Just saying. Toe, bro, I don't have a girlfriend, and that had nothing to do with Aaron, and I'm kind of putting my foot down again for in fact, King Kong Dong, mods, everyone, I'm going to start making this a new rule of the show. And I'm going to smoke a hit to keep me calm while I say it. Not even using this. If you are concerned with how Aaron treats me and all of that shit, I'm an adult. So guess what? Too fucking bad. I'll fucking deal with it, and it's my fucking business. So until I am literally mentally and physically incapable of, like, making decisions for myself, take your concern elsewhere. And mods in the chat, feel free to bounce people who come in with their concern cocks out going, yo, dude, this, that, and the other. Well, too bad. Turtle, mod me and I will swing the hammer with enthusiasm of an autistic with bubble wrap. We'll consider it. We'll consider it. I'm sick of it. I'm having fun on a show, and like, no offense to Nobody Likes Onions, but the whole, like, no, we just want to have you on the show thing. Yeah, that game happened once before with Nice Podcast Stupid. And they at least did, like, some stories and stuff. Or did they? I don't remember if they did stories or stuff. The only show I've been on where there was talk about Steel Toe, but it was really more of just a show, was actually the one with Corn Diff. And I'd love to get back on with them. But yeah, I'm going to say no to NLO. Just saying. Just saying. I'll give him $500. Ooh, a one-time bump of $500. Yeah, no thank you. Fuck me, everyone but Lemmy who watches NLO is more retarded than Aaron. I don't care if you watch NLO or not, but, like, the idea that I've been saying it for weeks. I'm tired of talking about Aaron. I don't want to go on shows to talk about Aaron. I did 2 different shows where I ended up talking about Aaron, and I'm like, you know what? I've had enough. I've had my fill. All right, so Shannon Sharpe sinking that big old honker of a dong, man. All right. Oh God, I don't even want to play that. Okay, so this story gets even worse. Oh. Harris's running mate Tim Walz signed an abortion bill. Yep, we're bailing. We're bailing on the abortion stuff. Because it's depressing. Hey, remember how we were I was talking about earlier about Tiffany Henyard? I would like to start this clip by saying Stereotypes are not real. People should never have them. They're never formed out of anything. And there are, by the way, there are never people who just embody them to an extent. Should I do this or should I? Oh. I don't know. Which is this a? This is a well, this was on Twitter. Yeah, screw it. We'll do it. And you're laughing. And you're laughing. He's pulling shit. Oh, yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny that you stole a bunch of shit. It's so funny that you robbed a store. And when you keep doing this to the community and the stores around you and they close, it's always because of your race. Oh, they make it a food desert because we black. No. No. No, they're not.
Still going. Hold on. What you talking about? Jesus. Damn.
Yeah, again, laughing and I don't know about congratulating, but just kind of being like, ha about your friend just looting a store to that extent. Way to be a stereotype. Way to be a stereotype. Oh, you're racist for pointing that out or playing that clip. That's a no, I'm not, because I didn't film it. I didn't caption it. I didn't put the emoji in it. I certainly, all the people involved were actually people of color. The store owner might have been a person of color. How's that for funny? Again, like, that's why that's why socks are locked up in, like, Walmart. Again. Egg Picker, if I did the video with the same caption, I'd get sent to prison for 7 years. Well, I mean, like, if you did the whole thing. We did that at Wawa when I was younger, says nobody likes onions. That's why socks have erasers. Brats with beans and fries for dinner tonight. Ugh, my jokes are going to suck here. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. Like, you're laughing at the stuff you stole. Like, we're laughing at it like, hey, it's okay. Oh, no, that's something totally different. Nope. Oh, he has to say that because his name is a parody. Okay, so actually, I've got another video that I want to show you. This one just popped up in my feed just now, but this is actually kind of funny, and it's 1 minute and 11 seconds long, so we can have some fun with it. And I think I have to do still one more burn. I know one more burn for Silence Do Good. Throwing that $5 in. Again, thank you for supporting the channel. PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, all of those if you want to throw in that stuff. We are currently we're on somewhere on next Wednesday for funding our show. And yeah. You know what I found was funny on that? On the NLO thing, and I got to work on my page, so I'd like to point out, total fucking hypocrite, as I say this, hypocrite. Like, so much so that I should be in a zoo. But that aside, his whole page, like, if I didn't know any better, like his whole page is Aaron Imholt. All I see is Aaron Imholt. If I were a random person cruising onto his page and I see this about Aaron Imholt, that, I'm going to be like, oh my God. I should go see what this dude's doing. And I'd go over there and see if he's the big piece of shit that's titled in all the videos. So I'd be like, all right, let's go see this dude be a piece of shit. Just weird. It's just weird, man. LOL, yep, he just accidentally had to tell the world that he fucks. I mean, was it an accident or was it intention? And then it all goes wrong, Benton. We got 20 minutes left in the show. I look at it as a fan page to STMS, as a casual stream watcher, says King Kong Dong. Yeah, I just, again, like I said, I've been very, very clear on the, I've done my world tour of talking about Aaron on other shows, and I know I have a reputation for being a retarded stoner because it's true. But I am not that much of a retarded stoner that I really believe Patrick Melton wants me on his show to do anything other than talk about steel toe. Why? For lower viewers? All right, so let's go to, you know what I should stop doing? Thinking and talking about it. Let's go over here and watch this. This dude was apparently getting robbed, and I've never thought of doing it this way, but he found an interesting way to deal with the thieves. God, I wish we had the Benny Hill theme. I don't know where this is. All right, it sounds like they might be actually speaking English. This might be, I don't know where this is. I have no idea where this is. I thought this was in like someone. He just pulled down the door and locked them in. All right, guys. Don't worry. It's meant for keeping people out, not for keeping people in. All right, no, never mind. They're definitely not speaking English. I don't know what country this is in. Why does it seem like the camera's almost following them? Oh, never mind. This gotta be like Brazil. All right. All right. Now that you got the door closed, turn off the camera. Why did it seem like the camera was moving? Why did it seem like the camera was moving? Turtle telling Digger, well, let's catch up with all the chat, go all the way up. King Kong Dong, so humble bragger video sounds good. What? Did, is Nobody Likes Onions actually in here, or is it the onions? Ozen. Onison? Nobody Likes Onison? Turtle, $22 minimum wage doesn't help either. Shia, you're telling me I don't pay $10 for a Big Mac when I call. I walk over to the local. Oh, dude, I love my place that I have. I don't know that it's like a local place, but I have a burrito place where it's It's a little pricey, but goddamn if that burrito isn't like two fucking meals. Two-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame tight end, sports newscaster, and he accidentally went live while banging a beautiful woman. All right. I also hate how people think this is. Oh yeah. Bah humbug on. In the store, that is smarter than the thieves. Yeah, dude, you guys got all the shit you want to steal, but hold on, the police will be right here. I'm a spice fiend, popcorn and hot sauce. I have butter flavoring for my. I have like hot plate popcorn maker that popcorn maker that does butter, and then I also have cinnamon roll, and cinnamon roll popcorn is the greatest thing in the world to me. King Kong Dong saying there's a new place in Cloud downtown called Burritos. I'll look into that. I will look into that. Not likely. Direct confrontation is... I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know. That green face looks like the model from an SNES game for Faceballs. Oh. We have a local police and the owner is in there mixing stuff and carving. The pastor himself, super friendly and a master of... we have a local place. Oh, Jesus, I said local police. We have a local place, and the owner's in there mixing stuff. Yeah, dude. Good food is where you find it. Oh, my God. Okay, where are we? We are 15 minutes away from finishing a show. We did our little Twitter video that we wanted to play. Oh, and that's how we got to these weird clips that we were playing. So let's close that out. I don't know if I last 15 minutes, I don't want to read anything. If that sounds weird. All right. Yep. Nope. I don't want to do that. Do we have... Oh, yes. We're doing this. We have we have a story. Oh, and it's 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Perfect. We have a story that shouldn't be real. Ladies and gentlemen, a woman committed assault, and I know that sounds unbelievable, but wait until you hear how she did it.
Found herself in hot water after an incident involving a water gun. She says a neighbor called police.
Oh, fuck you. In hot water? In hot water? I hope that tie suddenly tightens around your neck. You found herself in hot water. You want to know some other ones that could be shots fired as a woman is accused? Mr. Q, funny animal video, please. Sorry, nope, I don't know that we have a funny animal video for you today.
After she accidentally sprayed him with a toy water gun. Not only did police show up, but they charged her. CTV's Jeff Pickle joining us now with more.
Oh, God, it gets better. It gets better. The lady charged with assault with what? A deadly water pistol is being reported on by Jeff Pickle. Jeff Pickle. What kind? Kosher dill? How about, what? Is it butter? Is it buttered? Is it butter, like the bread and buttered pickles? Call them pretzel because they've been assaulted. But oh, you know what? Call them pretzel because they've been assaulted. What's the big deal? Oh, thank you. Sheeny Graham, Yell Rock. Digger 420. He looks like a sweet pickle. JB Contrarian Landers. Just when I thought I'd seen the darker human alive, this dude was all right. Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus. No, do not start that back up. Digger 1420 in the Rumble chat. We have not had any of that talk whatsoever. No, don't, for the love of God, no. You looked like today have been a hard day. How are you feeling? Or did you get into the sun? A little bit of both. I was in the sun. It has been a long day. I've been going from one thing to another, but that's life. I've also smoked a copious amount of weed. And other than that, it just gets warm in here, like in the chair over time. I can't have my fans on. What? Don't mention the Gorilla Milking Company? Oops, sorry, Johnny. You just did it twice. You did it in the Rumble chat, and don't tell me you're sorry. You did it in the Rumble chat, now you just did it there. That's not cool. That is not cool. And now Landers is running with the frickin' torch in the Rumble chat, of course. Well, you know, gorilla milking farms have a lot of overhead. Not easy to get them bitches up. What gorilla, Johnny? JB Catran. Especially since the federal government banned watermelon as fishing bait. What the heck are we talking about? No. They're talking about actual... Jesus, Landers. Now it's gotten to an uncomfortable place. I thought, no, if that's what you're talking, that's not what I'm talking about. Johnny, Gorilla's milk. I do not have. I'm wiping the chat on that one, you dick. I'll read it because it was Fallen the Great, who many don't know, if you've just joined the show recently. Whether you love it or hate it, the cowbell we ring donated to the show by one Fallen the Great. So for that, I will read this. Johnny's Gorilla Milk is an incorporated when you've got a gorilla that needs a milk. We've got the people there for you. Now King Kong Dong saying King Kong can fill you 500 gallons at a time. Digger 420, I love you guys and gals. This is a wonderful place to land. I'm glad you're happy because I'm in hell. It's the last 8 minutes of the show. We're trying to talk about a lady who's apparently charged with lethal squirting. That's how you do that story, my friend. That's how you break that in. You don't do this, you don't do whatever corny-ass intro you did. You do, now a woman in danger of being charged with assault with lethal squirting. Tell bro, I've said it again. I don't. You'll make some big bucks on the anti-STMS circuit, and then I'm done with the circuit, and I have what? And again, I don't have the dirt you want, so it's about. That's you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Hold on just a second. No. There we go. Confirm. Oh, dude, don't. Did you delete him? I was just going to time him out. Oh, the message was deleted. Oh, the message was deleted. Yeah, so I just timed him out. Okay, good. There you go. We'll just time him out. Oh, I feel like timing him out might not have been enough. Okay. we might need to bounce him. He came back. No, dude, he was cool for a minute. Like, he jumped in on some of the stuff. Like, let's go to channel activity. Oh, never mind. Oh, he just said you rock one time. That's it. And then those two. Oh, yeah, never mind. Actually, looking at what he said in the chat, where are we at with Tobro? Actually, how about this? Oh, wait, no. Hide user. Yeah, fuck yeah. Bye-bye. We're good. He can go. I'm getting distracted. Let's get back to Mr. Pickle. Does anyone... I got a question. Does anyone ever tickle his pickle?
More on this. And Jeff, really no laughing matter here. The woman facing a rather serious charge.
No laughing matter? Dude, lethal squirting. Keep a straight face saying that one. Potentially lethal squirting.
Tony, very serious. And Wendy Washik is a 58-year-old.
No! Fuck me, no! You are not telling me. Fall in the grave. People who get banned, the people who get banned in Johnny's chat are sent to the gorilla milking farm. Yes, because the gorilla has to F something after it's been milked to get it to produce more sperm. Why am I leaning into this? I am not leaning into. There is no gorilla milking farm. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was recruited by a counterfeit cult. It was called Fallen Dong. I have no idea what that is. Shia, nope, we can see what was hidden, but nothing after they get hidden. Shia, when you time someone out, can Johnny and the mods still see the messages they try to send? No, when they're timed out, nobody can see their messages, and the same when they're hidden. I can't wipe them off of the chat board unless I wipe the chat board, like if it doesn't remove them. That's a pickle. Dude, not even Jeff Pickle isn't even the best part. If you just joining us, we've only got a few minutes left, so we got to cover this. A lady is apparently in Canada, surprise. A lady in Canada is apparently guilty of assault with a water pistol. I'm calling it a potentially lethal squirting, and I still can't say that without having myself a chuckle. It's being covered by Jeff Pickle, which tickles me to no end. And wait till you hear her name.
The woman facing a rather serious charge.
Tony, very serious. And Wendy Washik is a 58-year-old.
Wendy Washik. She washik, but she don't dryik. Wash where you washik.
Educational assistant. She says she was playing around with some kids from the neighborhood at a backyard barbecue when she accidentally hit the neighbor with the water from the water gun. Police were called and they have laid a charge of assault with a weapon.
'Cause she hit him with water from a water gun? Dude, I have MS and I can be knocked over by a strong fart. And even I'm not like, oh, that's assault. I gotta see who the fuck filed charges on this.
Yeah, very similar to that, like a pump style.
On most days, it's a harmless toy. But right now, a water gun is a major source of anxiety for 58-year-old Wendy Washik.
I've cried myself to sleep many nights.
According to Washik, she was visiting
so much so that I refilled the water gun.
Neighbors in a backyard and started playing with some of the kids.
And because I love kids and work with kids, I asked him if he had any water gun.
Wash your pickle or it gets cheesy. Ah, okay. If we spliced our mods together like Jeff Goldblum and The Fly, they would be named Fallen Donk. Okay. All right. She wanted some young meat. Wait, she did?
58-year-old Wendy Washik.
I've cried myself to sleep many nights.
According to Washik, she was visiting neighbors in a backyard and started playing with some of the kids.
And because I love kids and work with kids, I asked him if he had any water guns, and he said, yeah.
Washik says she was chasing one of the kids from the backyard to the front yard when the incident happened.
I was trying to figure out how the water gun was working. It's not like I play with water guns at this age. As I was going through the gate, and it accidentally hit the neighbor that was like maybe 3 feet away cutting his grass.
She says the man called police, who arrived and spoke with him, but she says police never talked to her.
They had told my husband to bring your wife out of the backyard, that I'm being charged with assault with a weapon.
What in the literal fuck? Assault. You hit him from 3 feet away with a water gun. What the shit? What the actual shit? My girlfriend hasn't with underwear in years, but I do like the special outfits in the bedroom. Wow. It's a lot of interesting things that's going on there. The chat, I gotta say this, fucking West Coast Patriot girl shows up, the chat takes off. I don't know where she is. She might have left when we got into some stuff. I don't know when I'm scrolling up here. She, wait a minute, what? LOL. Yeah, karma's a bitch, no judgment. Dodge the low vibration shit, LOL. All right, being more grateful for what you do have might help that misery, but that's a choice. I don't know where we're going with those things. All right, then. And we're out. All right. I'm posting Melton stuff that I want to show chat, says King Kong Dong. In the Rumble chat, Brooke Pisola, am I blocked? Why was the message hide, put user in timeout? I don't know why the message was deleted. All right, anyways, we're over on time, so let's finish this story and get out of here.
They didn't ask me one single question. They didn't interview one single person.
Washik, who works as an educational assistant, says she has been put on leave by her school board.
And the mental and financial stress that has been put on my family, my children, and my husband is not right and is not fair.
Neighbors say they've had ongoing issues with the man who phoned police.
Lots of neighbors, police called on him, and they're constantly here.
It's been a reoccurring issue on the street of police being at his house for very, very minor issues.
Bobby and her son Liam say they crossed the street just to avoid the man's home.
The friends are allowed to come to our house, but we no longer allow them to come to this house.
The neighbors we spoke with say they feel police are being weaponized against them.
I don't think it should be that way. I think our system's really messed up when it comes to that.
We all get along fine. We're not calling the police on our other neighbors. It's always the one individual who's calling the police out.
According to Norfolk County,
I've got tattoos up both my arms and I'm making meth in my basement. I don't want to call the cops.
OPP, they will not comment on specifics of this incident, but do say we are committed to maintaining high standards in our investigative work, regardless of how the public may perceive the allocation of resources. The Washik family have retained a lawyer, and their daughter started a GoFundMe page to help with legal expenses. But Wendy is hopeful the situation is resolved long before it gets to a courtroom.
And we did attempt to speak with the person who called police, but they did not appear to be home at the time. Neighbors
Pickle looks really fucking weird, man. Pickle looks really fucking weird.
on the street say there's been growing tensions there for a long time, and after this most recent incident, many more feel on edge. Tony.
And he's out. And actually, you know what? We should be too. We're a couple of minutes over. That is a really insane story. Wow, man. Yeah, she got in trouble with the school she worked for again, super soaker. Super soaker. YouTube is weird. You have to hide timeouted people, then unhide them to free them from the timeout. Pretty gay. Oh. Jay Warren, do you ever wear thongs? No, I don't wear thongs. King Kong Dong. Thank you, Johnny. Bye. You're right. I should really just go. The show should just go. Why am I still here? I do this every frickin' time. It's like it's a Minnesota thing. It's in the water or like in, I don't know, something.
Game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
Fucking what the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you do fucking fucks? Fuck!
The beat is for me. The beat is for you.
I've tasted a lot of semen.